Welcome back to your favorite black male show, the Brother Peel podcast. I am one of your hosts, Oshay Duke Jackson. I'm here with the dynamic trio of me, LAR Movement, and Steve the Dean. What's going on, y'all?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what time is it out there? Y'all both in Texas. What time is it out in Texas?
5:45.
5:40, motherfucking 5. Okay, Steve, what time you got to go tonight?
What's what?
You got to be somewhere tonight? I know it's like a Madden tournament or something going on. I'm sorry?
I'm good. We good.
Hey, man, I can't hear you, man. You get your microphone muffled. Turn your mic up, nigga. Yeah, I know when the Cowboys generate the postseason.
Sorry, is that better?
Yeah, you're doing better. You're doing better, dog. Okay, cool. All right, man. So it's good to see you guys, brothers. For we haven't done one of these in a long time on this channel, but glad you're in here. Today we got a motherfucking hot ass topic, Steve. And here's what I want to talk about. Tonight we're talking about two things. My boy DJ Akademiks got caught up in some bullshit. But before we go to that, there's an article about sex robots possibly making men obsolete.
You mean women?
No.
Oh, these are for women.
No, yeah. They have fucking sex robots with big dicks and shit. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna buy one. Because, I don't know. I am that. I'm a Christian. I don't have no problem with it. But they got, robots, muscles tall and shit. Fuck all night, can't come. They making this shit for bitches now. I mean, Steve, what's your take on that? I mean, you're in the relationship industry. Are these sex robots gonna put your motherfucking ass out of business?
Well, they're not gonna put my guys out of business.
Okay.
A lot of you do have to understand there are a lot of frustrated women out there who feel like these men aren't doing what they're supposed to do in the bedroom. That's why, if you notice, the influx of teacher-student relationships, even when they're married, because most of these guys don't know what to do in the bedroom. So they get married, they have their happily ever after, but eventually they'll get tired and bored with these guys, so they need another fix. So this might be it.
Okay, let me just ask you, LAR. I mean, I know we're talking about the women's side, but would you buy a thick ass, big booty sex robot for like $5? Would you do that shit?
If I was a guy,
would you buy? I mean, any of y'all, would any of you niggas buy a motherfucking sex robot?
No, not when women giving the pussy away for free nowadays. They giving that shit away like candy. No, why would you need that for a guy?
Okay, and Steve, your shit is backwards again. Your hangout stuff.
I'm always backwards. I thought it was
you Cowboys fan. But let me get to this. LAR, what do you feel like? Would you invest in the sex robot?
No.
Why not?
You could talk to women and have sex with women. Like when they grown, they want to have sex. Like, it's okay. If you want, and I said this to Solos before when he talked about it. I want to know who cleaning these dolls out. If you want a sex robot that bad, tell me who out here cleaning these dolls out.
What do you mean?
They ain't gonna use protection with these dolls, right?
Well,
they're gonna be in the backyard with a hose, sticking the hose in a plastic doll. Like, my dog gave me that gonorrhea. Like, who touching these dolls?
So wait a minute. I just want to make sure both of you motherfuckers talk about it's too easy to get. Steve's talking about it's too easy to get pussy, right?
Yes.
And LAR, you say that grown women have sex. That's what you said.
Yes.
Fuck both of y'all. If there ever comes out with a big Ugandan big booty, how do you say this shit, Steve? One of them big booty juicy fuck bitches. I'm buying a fucking sex doll. Dick. I'm gonna explain this to you real quick. Let me kind of make my point. Okay, cool. He's drinking the water. Let me make my point, Steve. I'll love you like a play cousin. Well, not really that much, but let me tell you something. As much as I've been jacking off lately watching X videos, listen here, dog. If I buy a sex robot, low location, just think about it. Weaved out, I gotta have everything, catch up stains on her, weave, Roman tie-up sandals, all that shit. There's so many advantages to fucking a sex doll. Number one, all you gotta do is charge this bitch up. and think about it. The game is changing, right? You take your sex doll with you to school, church. Get a portable motherfucking power pack. Fuck that bitch in the bathroom.
You got a Tesla sex doll?
A Tesla, yes.
Okay.
And then think about this new business. Me, LAR, and Steve gonna come up with a portable charging station for sex dolls. That means if you out with your bitch, whatever, you just walk and come on, bitch, because you gotta feed her. All you gotta do is charge her up, go in the bathroom, get your dick sucked, or get one of the multi power packs. Remember them, like the portable ones and shit like this? Like boom, bow on an airplane, charging your bitch up. No mouth. These bitches talk back. I'm sorry, bro. Let me just get myself. I'm gonna shut up. You know that these bitches will try to test you, even if you got game. If I just pay $700, all I gotta do if the bitch start talking is uncharge her. Like, what if she have attitude, like a robotic period? You know how them bitches be on their period and shit, right? Boop, unplug, you're dead. Like, you want to talk? Unplug you, bitch. I can just then plug you back the fuck up. You see where I'm going with this?
So when you gonna clean her?
See, you asked too many motherfucking questions.
I mean,
we ain't talking about cleaning shit right now. But I'm just okay. Let me get to your defense as to why because she ain't gonna get pregnant, right? Can never get pregnant. No STD scares. What you gonna catch? You gonna get your dick shocked? You gonna catch shockitis? I mean,
you gonna be the proud father of an Energizer bunny.
That's what I'm saying. I would really do it. I would listen. I would do it to do a show with her right now. And I would dare you to say something about my bitch. I dare you to say something about it. Well, let me get back to Steve, because Steve acting like he ain't feeling this. Steve, where your ass at, man?
No, I'm listening. I'm not interrupting.
So can you debunk any of this shit I'm talking about right now? Why am I wrong for getting low Keisha?
Well, you're not necessarily wrong, but why? What I don't understand is why would you need a doll if you get ass easily, man, for free? Why would you buy a doll that you can get that for free with a woman that's gonna keep her fucking mouth shut as well, and respect what you want? Why would you need a doll? Now, I understand the women's side. I understand why women do it, but for guys, I don't understand why they would even think about that.
I don't know why you taking her to church and into the mall and shit. Like, why are you taking a sex doll out in public? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, why? Like, does she got navigation built in a titty or something? Like, what the hell?
See, that's the upgrades. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas gonna be on the basic level, but you get all GPS, motherfucking, it's gonna be like a upgrade. She might come with a Madden game built into the, wherever you on her ass cheek or something like that. Listen to what I would do. I would take my sex doll to the mall, right? Just in case I see another thick ass sex doll, I can use my sex doll to go talk to the other sex doll and have a threesome.
Right.
So,
boy, you hear that shit, nigga?
What if you wind up with a sex doll built like the Jetsons made?
This show is going down.
It's sad we even talking about this shit right now. Think about this shit. We're talking about motherfucking sex dolls. No, Steve, but let me ask you this though.
Yes, sir.
This is a fucking epidemic, man. Like the first robotic doll was like made a citizen of Saudi Arabia a few weeks ago. Did you hear about that shit?
Well, no, I've seen some in China. I've seen some articles where they have them in China and stuff.
So Steve, let me ask you this, man. If I left you alone with a white sex doll with a big booty with a Polish accent, would you fuck her?
No, man, I don't need to.
No. Look at me in the eyes and tell me that you wouldn't fuck my sex doll. Come on.
Why you don't as a
you lying?
No, a guy doesn't need to fuck a sex doll. All you need is some lotion. You jerk off. You just need some lotion, dog. You good, man. I'm saying I get why women might do that, but not guys. You don't need that shit, man.
Okay, so all right, enough about fucking sex dolls because it is getting a little creepy and shit. But let me just kind of get back to the premise. Now, there's a mathematician. She's a Harvard professor. Her name is Kathy O'Neill.
Yes.
She said it's completely possible for sex machines to make men obsolete. Okay. Now it's surprising because like a thirsty motherfucker like me, will fuck a sex doll, right? And you wouldn't think that more women would do it. But here's the thing: she's hinting that the sex doll, if programmed to sexually satisfy women and give massages and stuff like that, that these sex dolls could rise the standards on the average man, meaning that these sex robots could fuck longer, could be programmed to eat pussy a certain way, and and she's putting in her mathematics. She's also saying that it's gonna drive down domestic violence and rape and all other feminist and talking points. But do you think that these sex robots, if programmed how to really, like, let's say, eat ass all day? Because I'm Baptist, I don't eat no ass. I know you eat ass. You eat ass for real. I know this. But could a sex doll eat ass better than Stevie Nicks?
No, I just sent you a link. They don't need sex dolls because there's a new service out there. So look at the link that I sent you. There's a new service that for women, they have man servants now where they serve women so they help them get over their boyfriend. So there's two types of things. There's an emotional side that women need, and then there's that physical side. Now the dolls will take care of the physical because they know most men don't know what they're doing in the bedroom. But as far as the emotional side that most men can't give women as well, they have these man servants. I just sent you the link on that, Oshay, but that's real. You can women hire guys to serve them and help them get over their boyfriend. So it's already going on out there, man. But I don't know if the guy's gonna be licking licking their ass though, man.
Okay, let's get to LAR. We got how many calls we got in the queue, Steve?
No calls in the queue, sir.
No calls in the queue. So if you want to talk about this, because I'm going to be a betting man and say these sex dolls are going to be out fucking all you niggas. I think that if these sex dolls get programmed, they're going to be sticking dick to your bitches and it's over. It's a wrap. If these motherfucking sex dolls come out, they're going to be eating ass and eating booty. All you got to do is charge you motherfuckers up. Y'all niggas is done. So call in 646-668-2519. LAR, let me ask you this. Are you in trouble if these male sex dolls come out?
Hell no. I know who is in trouble.
Who in trouble?
Them dusty dudes who date them bad built ugly chicks. You gotta live with them. Now they in trouble. Like I can see some bad built chick spending her earned income credit on a sex doll and getting rid of her dusty boyfriend.
Okay.
But I mean, it might be, I'm thinking about it. It might be a good thing. Like all the ugly chicks who out in public, who ain't nobody gonna talk to. They gonna stop leave. They're not gonna go out to the bar no more. They're gonna be at home with their sex doll, Netflix, chilling and charging. So but the fine ones, no, hell no. They still want free meals.
Let me go back to Steve because just real quick, and guys call in because we have 130 people watching right now. I know we haven't did a brother PO on the long motherfucking time, but Steve, listen, now this is a black male show. It's called The Brother Pill, right?
Sir.
Okay. Imagine the typical black woman. Okay. I'm tired of you niggas shit. She goes out and she buys a sex doll. What does this sex doll look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah, describe it to me. If you were going to sell sex dolls to black women,
have that's dark, a black sex doll, but I don't know. It'll probably be all about the size. I don't know if they come in different sizes, but she'll want one that has a certain size to it. I guess if it gives her sizes, if they have like 9 inches or 10 inches or
okay,
or thin. I mean, maybe you can take out the dicks. Pull one out and replace. I don't know what she's looking for some type of stimulation though.
Okay, let me do this. Shout out to my man Inspired Keith. He put $10 on my next sex doll. Thank you, Claire. This is what I kind of think. Let me ask LAR real quick. LAR, if this sex doll comes out, black women they get a tax check. They go to the sex doll store. What is this sex doll looking like? Can you describe it to me?
they could customize it. They're gonna have somebody painting it or tattooing it for what they want, you know. You know, they might put on the sneakers that they like, or, you know, gold teeth not included, but you can get them. Maybe a do-rag that they got from Walmart. You never know, man. You know, might just regularly have a suit and tie. Like you might have a suit and tie with a painted tattooed chest for after work. You know?
I think like y'all onto something, right? It's gonna be a sex doll. You're gonna have like a 45-inch dick. The nigga gonna be using his dick as a fishing rod. Like, you know, you cast your fucking shit in the water and fish. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. So he's gonna have like a 30 million mile dick, and he's gonna be able to crip walk. And you know he's gonna be like, no job. He raps all day and plays Madden and shit. And this is gonna be the first sex doll that beat her ass and end up cheating on her. He gonna leave her for another bitch. I really believe that if they do that, they're gonna actually get a sex doll that's gonna become with nigga like tendencies. He gonna end up having a lot of other kids by other robots and shit. You don't think so? All right, listen. We got any calls yet?
No calls, sir. I'll let you know.
Well, let me ask you, Steve. I mean, because as a relationship coach,
yes, sir.
Men are, you know, I know that, you know, you don't like MGTOW. People in the MGTOW community are going to be hyped about sex dolls being available for men. But this virtual reality shit is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
How much does that threaten your business with this virtual reality sex doll shit? Would you change a little bit of what you're doing to kind of fit the market? How do you feel about all that?
No. Those things like that don't affect us at all, because there are guys out there who want flesh and blood. They want a real woman. They don't want something blown up. So no, it's never going to affect what we do.
I'm just saying, imagine as the years go by and by, the first model may look like a robot or something, but as it gets, you know, more and more, will these sex robots look just like a straight up bitch?
Well, yeah, but the reason it won't affect us is because we still teach about manhood. I mean, bitches are a perk, so it's not gonna affect me because it's not just about women with us. So it's not gonna hurt our bottom line because they still want to be a man though. You got you got anonymous in the queue, and you got two.
All right, let's go ahead and let's check out. And guys, we welcome you back to the Brother Pill, man. We haven't did a show in how long, Steve? About 2 weeks, huh? On the pill.
Been a
minute. Okay, so guys, look, like the motherfucking video, and Steve, let's get to some callers. I'm gonna take a quick piss real quick.
All right, let's bring in 786 first. Area code 786. Do you have a question, sir?
Comment. I think LAR Movement was talking about this on his on one of his things I watched today, and basically it was about nature against technology. And at the end of the day, I agree with what he said on that video. At the end of the day, it's always going to be preferred, naturally anything. You know what I'm saying? Natural hair, natural everything. But I think it's just going to be a mechanism as far as like you said, Steve, people that don't get pussy, or like I heard they even making them for dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have it for dudes too. And what's that going to do is that's going to put everybody in this dream world. Like you seen the movie Blade Runner, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like everything gonna be like Blade Runner. How you got this machine acting out your dream or some shit like that. And at the end of the day, it's gonna become an illusion. It's like when fat girls tell themselves they thick. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna heal the pain, but at the end of the day, you still got to deal with that realism as far as like, yeah, I'm not really getting no pussy, or for the girls out there, yeah, I'm not really getting no dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's really gonna be like that's not really on the dating market that's buying those things. I don't think no fine ass 8, 9, or 10 gonna be buying a damn sex doll. Maybe just to keep herself satisfied every now and then. She can't get good sex, but other than that, it's not gonna last long. It's not gonna really, and that's from what LAR Movement said too.
Yeah, but they can't give you a baby though either. So I mean, what happens if you want a child or something? So what do you do then?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's a means to an end. Meaning, if it do come out, it's gonna be out. You probably gonna have a bunch of teenagers or young dudes with jobs and a lot of girls that ain't really. It's gonna be for the outcasts, like people that don't really get attention like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, what's the point of it?
Well, I agree.
And that's based off of what I heard from LAR Movement off of his podcast.
Appreciate you, man.
Huh?
I said appreciate it.
Yeah. I fucks with you. You be having a lot of shit to say. I'm gonna do more shit like that.
Working on it.
But yeah, y'all guys have a good day.
All right, thank you, man. All right, you have one more call in the queue, Oshay.
Okay, go ahead and
It's a
person.
All right, anonymous, you on?
Hey man, Oshay, yo, man, we need a baby coach on this motherfucker, man. Get Steve old ass off and put on alpha male strategies, man. Fuck this nigga, man.
Oh fuck! Is that Bama? You have to call that nigga back.
Yeah, I can't call the bitch back. He hit his number. I can't call him back.
Who was that? Who was that? Okay, all right. I thought it was Bama on some bullshit. Was him though? Was that Bama?
No,
I believe so.
who that fuck?
Any more calls?
No, that's it.
All right, so we'll kind of mix in between topics, but let me say this real quick. So we got the sex doll shit, right? And this is why I want to advocate for sex dolls tonight. We all know about DJ Akademiks. Have you heard of this channel before, Steve?
What's that now? DJ
Akademiks.
No, I have not heard. I don't know who that is. No, I don't know who that is.
Okay, so DJ Akademiks is a YouTuber, right? He's a YouTuber. Is he like a real DJ, LAR?
I don't think he's a real DJ.
Nah, the nigga's not a real DJ. So, but he started off as a YouTuber. I think he was like a real broke nigga before, right?
He was a regular YouTuber who got famous talking a lot about Chicago.
Okay, cool. So he got famous, and then he ended up on the Complex's show. What is it called? The Struggle? The Everyday Struggle? With Joe Budden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the dude on YouTube, he be cooking. Like, the nigga probably, he making all kind of money. Like, everybody wants to fuck with him. He's that dude right now. And like any dude that's coming into a little bit of money, a little bit of fame, and shout out to Solo TV84, he did a video on this on the Negro Minister Patreon. But he started throwing the pussy out. He started flying chicks into New York, smashing them, dashing them, all that shit. Well, recently, it seems like he flew a chick in from like Dallas, and she threw that pussy on him, and it was so good that he fell asleep. So what happened, LAR?
She filmed him.
She filmed the nigga while he was asleep. But don't he got a girl now?
Yeah, he said this happened months ago when she just put out the film, but whatever.
Okay. So now he's going through it with this chick, and she's still like stalking him and all kind of shit. So, Steve, why does shit like this happen to guys? Like, it's not his girl, but she records him and puts him out there on Instagram and shit. And he got a new relationship and shit like this. How does this happen to dudes that are famous or popular, dudes who have money? Like, how do you stop this from happening?
You gotta learn how to deal with side chicks.
Hey, Steve, your volume.
You gotta. Okay.
You good now?
All right, is that better?
It's better.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to deal with side chicks. I don't think a lot of guys know like side chick 101. They think, you got to vet these women. If you're gonna sleep around and not try to fuck your shit up, you got to vet the side chick more than you vet your old girl, because he's the one that can fuck your kingdom up if you don't get the right one in there, man.
How do you vet how do you vet side chicks though? What do you do?
Well, listen, when it gets to a point where they start talking relationship, you leaving the wife or they falling in love with you and all that, you gotta let them motherfuckers go, man. You gotta let them motherfuckers go, man.
He did say the girl was in and out of jail when he met her.
Oh, there you go.
Stop the show. Stop the show. The bitch was doing what?
He said she was in and out of jail when he met her.
Okay. Talk about the LAR movement because I'm about to start losing respect for this nigga. But can you talk about that?
He said he met her.
Okay.
She told him her story, and she had been going in and out of jail. And after that, he kept talking to her, and he smashed her after that. And to my understanding, she still kind of goes back and forth. So he knew he was dealing with somebody who had a bunch of screws loose. Once he learned that in the beginning, he did it anyways.
Okay.
So that's on him.
Okay, so I mean, because Steve, this is what I want to know because he's a black man that comes from nothing, right?
Yes.
You get put in a situation where you probably didn't know that you was gonna blow up. He did blow up. He getting all types of females he's never thought he was gonna ever get. Money he's never gonna get. How is a guy like this supposed to know when, you know what I'm saying? When let's be honest, when you make it as a YouTuber and you become successful and get money, that doesn't mean that you automatically develop morals or you have like understanding of things that your standards are high. He's just a nigga with a lot of money. So
Right.
How can a guy read red flags like that when he's probably was never really getting pussy like that in the first place before he blew up?
Well, you're asking me how does he handle himself, you saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, because if a woman is good looking and shit like that, and she says I'm in and out of jail, to me, I would think because he has so many females available to him, why didn't he just be able to be like, all right, well, I can't fuck with you, I'm going to somebody else?
Well, it's the same reason. It's the same reason for a lot of guys out there, man. When we were young, our age or LAR Movement, myself, you kind of on the outside of that. We always would see the Saturday morning cartoons where they would always warn us about shit. You know what I mean? It would always give us warning to let us know about red flags, about not touching the stove, stop dropping and rolling, watch out for a fucking stranger, danger, and all the other shit. We learn that as kids. They don't learn that stuff nowadays, so they don't have a censor to tell that if she's been in jail or in and out of jail, that this is not the kind of chick that you want to put on the side because she can fuck your shit up. Now, don't get me wrong. She could be somebody you fuck one time and keep it rolling, but not keeping her as a side chick. That's crazy.
Let me ask you another question. Because if she's the type of chick that you can fuck one time and she's in and out of jail, would you still risk one time with her?
Well, but one time with it won't matter because she doesn't because you said that he was in a bed and she filmed him. See, with a one night stand, you just fucking her, getting dressed, and you rolling. So, but that is another thing. You got to be careful because if she knows that you're a celebrity, that's another thing. So it goes to another level when you're a celebrity or athlete or something like that. So you got to be extra careful. So you got to call in the queue whenever you're ready.
Okay, and then we'll go back to LAR. And brothers that are in the chat, before we go to call, we got 160 people watching. Thank you guys for being in here. For those of you who haven't donated in a while, hit the super chat button if you want. Support us, help us out. We have the Negro Manosphere Awards week coming next February with a whole week of action-packed shit. Shout out to the people in the Fountain of Legends group. They'll be joining us over here. So, guys, go ahead and get the likes up on the video. And for those of you that want to support the show, this is a Black Male Podcast with the NegroManosphere.com. Hit the super chat button, and we'll be glad to talk to you. So let's go ahead and get the person on, Steve, if you like.
863, you on, sir?
What the fuck is this?
I'm getting
wrong with these niggas, man?
The sex dog got him.
Oh my god. All right. Well, that's a weird call, but here's what I want to say, Steve. All right, check this out. Let me go back to LAR. Let me go back to Steve. LAR, let me ask you this. This is why I want a sex dog, because if I got a main chick, right? Let's say I got a main chick in the honor of Steve. Her name is white woman Angie. A lot of white girls like her name Angie. She's a white woman, a main chick.
Okay.
If I have a side bitch as a sex dog, she ain't gonna tell nobody. This is the reason that these niggas need sex dogs. I mean, don't you think so? Because if you're traveling and shit, you can just go out on the road with your portable sex dog and shit, and you ain't gotta. Your sex dog is not gonna take a picture of you when you sleep. Do you agree or disagree?
Your girl can put super glue on your sex dog. Right.
No, but how does this happen to a guy like this though? I mean, because a lot of brothers are listening to the podcast. They might be in a similar situation. They're probably got a new job, getting some money in their pocket and shit like that. How can they stop this from happening to them on a smaller scale?
Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You got it, bro.
No, I was just gonna say that it's you gotta there's two different things right here, because we're talking about low skill guys. We're not talking about guys that are like in the limelight. So low skill guy might not have to do as much as one of these guys, like this DJ guy. He might not have to do as much as him, but the low life guy, you've got to get like shit, man. They got ways that you could talk to the girl. You can talk to her through Skype. There's Google Voice. There's ways you can talk to her without her finding out where you are and where you live. And you got to make sure that you meet her at places and don't let her know where you stay, what you do for a living, or any of your information. You got to be sure that when you leave that she doesn't follow your ass as well. So there's like precautions you got to take. I mean, but again, you got to know, you got to vet them first. That's the first thing, because a lot of guys don't vet these women, and they get crazy and all that stuff, man. So LAR, what you got on that, man?
I'm gonna say some of the things that he spoke about. So y'all, one of the things was, even after all of that happened, he still talked to her from time to time.
Oh,
so
he did what?
Yeah. He said, after she filmed him, he still talked to her from time to time. And I'm like, so you knew she went to jail back and forth. You smashed it anyways. She filmed you and put it out, but you still talk to her? Like, all right, whatever. The other thing was, he said other rappers had smashed her.
Yeah, he did say that shit. He said that.
And he knew it. And he had somebody that was on one of his, I guess, hangouts or something, hacked her phone for him. So he knew exactly one particular person.
Okay.
Got a call when you're ready. I'm sorry.
Okay. And
go ahead. Y'all good. Go ahead.
Okay. And the other thing that kind of cracked me up was, he also said that all of her coming up and putting him on blast happened while he was next to his girl. And he said she was like, "Oh man, these chicks out here crazy." And I'm like, you really think your girl just not taking this into consideration, even though she right next to you? So to me, he looked like a guy who wasn't getting no action back in the day. Right. He got famous, he blew up, and he doing ignorant stuff and acting like he don't know what he doing. But now it doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, you sound like the rappers that you talk about. So you just fell into the same trap they did. I'm done with it, bro.
Okay, so let's go to the call. And Steve, I want to open up a question. Should you fuck or go after chicks that somebody else has already fucked? So let's kind of get into that. But let's go to the caller, Steve, and if we can.
Code 225, you're on. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hey, what's up, Steve? I just wanted to say this is a guy from Man Cotton from the chat, and I think the reason why you're so against dolls is that because you're secretly suppressed with them.
What?
We can't understand what you're saying. You got to speak up, sir.
What is it on?
I couldn't. What did he say?
I couldn't make out the
Speaking
last part.
Malaysian or something. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what he said. I mean, he sounded muffled. So I guess if we call back in, what was your question now?
My question is this. All right. Let's say you are talking to a female. Okay. And you're at a dating, you're a popular dating coach, right? Like you're a dating coach, show host, whatever, right? And then you know of a female that has fucked other people that you know.
Okay.
Would you still fuck her?
Well, back in that thing, we had it. Remember I told you we used to pass women around like baseball cards. So I mean, it's not that you wouldn't. Why? I mean, you know, what did was it Snoop Dogg that said it ain't no fun if my homies can't have none? You know, if she ain't about shit and you just passing her around, there's no reason why you wouldn't smash. You just wear your rubber, of course, but and then it smash. I mean, if she's like that, if you know she don't let the homies hit it, why not?
Okay. Let me ask you this though, because this is something interesting. Would you do that, Elliot? Like,
No, I don't like being around chicks who I could pass them around. I think they become detrimental to a certain part because I know they're gonna try to start something. That's what I've learned over time, but that's just my experience.
okay, this is what I want to say about that, and I want to open up a discussion for brothers that want to call in and talk about that because here's what I'm thinking. Right, number one, he knew of some dudes that had smashed her before, and he knew that she was in another jail. If the first one wasn't a flag sign, the second one should have been a red flag because obviously, nigga, she will fuck anybody in your position. So, and it's obvious he liked her because he kept fucking around with her. Go ahead, Steve.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, I wait till you finish. No, okay. But are we talking about the regular guy? We talking about the
any guy in general doesn't matter
because it's two different things here, man.
Okay.
Because the regular guy is different. But if you are in the limelight, if you're on TV, radio, or you're some type of personality, you've got to handle it much more different than the regular guy, man.
Okay.
True.
You got to be really careful. I mean, I would even say as much as you got to protect yourself. You got to set the hotel up. You got to put video cameras in there to cover you from rape allegations. Is so much you got to be protective over, man. With when you're out there, when you have money or you're some type of celebrity. So it's a whole different ball game than the regular guy, big dog. So. I mean, that's why I was saying. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I thought you were talking about the regular guy. But now you're back on the DJ again.
All right. Assuming I'm a regular guy. I'm a regular guy. Leroy Regular. That's my name. Leroy, last name Regular nigga. Okay. I fuck with irregular bitches because I'm so fucked up I can't get regular bitches. Leroy Regular fucking irregular hoes. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Say that 10 times. Okay, listen. I know my homeboy Steve the Dean fucked Shaquana LaQuana, right? Should I, Leroy Regular, be fucking with these irregular bitches? I know that he fucked them. Is it a good idea that I try to fuck them too because he fucked them?
Wait. Now let me ask you a question. Now,
Sure.
Are we talking hole in the wall, bottom of the barrel, fat, nasty bitches? Are we talking about?
It doesn't matter what they look like because these niggas will fuck anything. So
I'm saying okay. But again, I have to ask another question. We talking about boys who have standards or motherfuckers who just don't give a fuck? Because that's a difference. So what are we?
What I'm saying is because these niggas don't have no standards.
Okay, then they gonna fuck whatever they. If they don't have no standards, that means they don't care about what they fuck. So they gonna just fuck anything. So if one dude is fucking with a fat, nasty bottom of the barrel type chick, sure that motherfucker gonna want fucker because again, they don't give a fuck. But I thought we gotta be more specific because some guys are not gonna just fuck anything. I mean, or mess with anything. So
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm an ugly motherfucker, right? I mean, you better not say I agree because I'm gonna kick you off the show. Just playing. But here's what I want to say. There's even if I find out, sometimes I can lose. If a bitch is dumb enough to tell me who she fucked, and I actually can see that nigga and see what he's doing in life, and she says I had a baby by him or I fucked him, I do not want to fuck her. And the reason is, if you let that nigga fuck, who else have you fucked that you're not telling me about? I mean, to me, and I have fucked a lot of bitches. A lot of them was ugly, but a lot of them was cute too. Most of them was ugly. About 3 of them was cute. But what I'm saying is this, dog. I feel like chicks, as I'm getting older, I feel a certain way, especially if it's a nigga that I know, even if it's a nigga that I'm not even really that cool with, but I know you fucked him, I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm not gonna fuck with you at all. and I don't know, man. I know the bitches is fucking everybody, but if I know it ahead of time, I'm not even gonna holler at you because, especially if I know that he's an ain't shit nigga, I just can't be fucking these regular bitches no more. I used to do that. Dealt with some stank pussy too. That's another story. But to me, I can't fuck a nigga. Like, let's say me and Solo TV 84 or me and LAR Movement is cool, and he fucked a bitch like 6 years ago. I can't fuck her. I just can't because it's, I don't know. What about you, LAR? Can you do that?
I mean, I've been down that road. I don't think it's a good idea. I mean,
Why not?
First and foremost, it's probably a double standard between men and women having sex, right? Because if a woman lays with you, she likes you. So when you see the caliber of guy she likes, it could either be like, okay, that's cool, or it could be like, really? Like that's you fuck the one-legged crackhead, like that's what you like. But but on the flip side of that, you got guys out here who will, even when people are passing people around, they got a simp's heart. They just hoping that she gets passed to them, and they'll try to fall in love with her. So it's like it's just a crapshoot to me, because you don't necessarily know who you're dealing with all the time. Like I'm not with it.
Well, let me build on that real quick, Steve, because have you ever known, and I've seen this happen before, where shout out to Donnell, I've seen where a nigga, because and Ron said this before too, back in the hood. When I was coming up in the hood, some niggas could not get no pussy unless it was the hood hoe. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like some niggas, they didn't have enough, like they had to get sloppy seconds. And I'm telling you what I mean. Let's say you go to the club, right? Your friend will never go approach or dance with a chick. You go to the club, you start dancing with a chick. Now all of a sudden, because he see you dancing with her, he comes over there trying to dance too. Like, one of those piggyback parasite niggas.
Yeah.
That's how it is with some of these niggas getting this pussy, right? And there's how it be. I can have a broad, Donnell fucker, Maddie goes fucker, LAR Movement put on a motherfucking cowboy jacket with one shoe, one sock off, he fucks her. Steve the Dean hops on a ladder playing Madden and fucks her. I fuck her. And then Omega Dreads with his simp ass, he marries the bitch. After we know all of us fucked her, he fucked her too. And then he moves this bitch off to the next house, stop being friends with all of us, while she's still coming to fuck all of us at the same time. So what I'm saying is this. Could DJ Akademiks be a simp for real? Like, because you know how niggas be, man. Like, when niggas start getting some pussy, they be acting like, she a hoe, I ain't tripping off her. But on the backside, like, man, why you still fucking with these niggas? You need to come over here and be with me. Like, niggas catch feelings over hoes.
Yeah, they do. You have two in the queue, but yes, they do. Oshay, I agree. Yes.
How can you? Okay, but still, Steve, like, some of these bitches who have a really good at fucking and sucking dick and shit, they get real good at this shit. So that means when you fucking them, they're really good at fucking.
But a lot of guys don't get women, so they take the scraps they get, and because they're getting attention from those women, that's when they get all and fall in love with these women. So it's not necessarily the fact that your boys fucked all these women. When you can't get women, a lot of guys take crumbs and scraps, and they fall in love with those crumbs and scraps because the crumbs and scraps are giving them a little attention or spending a little more time with them. So they love the attention that they're getting from the scraps and stuff. But you got two in the queue whenever you're ready.
All right, so can we do some scenarios to get out of the crumbs and the scraps today?
Yeah,
I got one.
Okay, you got one. Okay, LAR. Let's take the call real quick, and we'll go to LAR. Then we're gonna let Steve work his magic today because we do got a man mindset here that we can use as our similar. And so, Steve, let's go ahead and bring the caller in and see what we can get.
All right, we got 404, then 843 after that. Area code 404, you're on, sir.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Oshay, as you, they just got to keep it real like you do. You'll come out and just say that you ain't shit. And let me tell you, and no offense to you, but you know, I respect your honesty. I'm not shit. So all the guys in the industry ain't shit because all the women in the industry not shit. There's only like one girl, the girl who messed with Jamie Foxx, who got the baby by Tom Cruise. She might be the only girl who you know only had like one or two dicks in her that you know for sure. But the rest of these industry young ladies, all the industry girls, any actress, I don't care whether they bottom of the barrel, I don't care if they top notch. Because you know what? I value myself so much. I'm scared of all the diseases out there. Bitch, I don't know who you was fucking, and half of these guys, they gay. Half of the industry guys, they been getting fucked by guys. Because I know a guy, he fucks with a porn star, and the porn star, like, she's a real known porn star. She been on Vlad TV, everything. And my homeboy really fucked with her. I'm like, damn. And she puts on strap-ons and fucks some of these rappers, and these rappers go out and these well-known rappers, I'm not gonna say none of their names, and they go out and fuck girls, and then these girls, I mean, man, it's just a fucking just But then, not only that, DJ Akademiks, you gotta have a radar. As a guy, when you look at Akademiks, you say sucker, you say simp. Before this story came out, when you look at him and hear him talk, you say sucker. You say simp. You don't even have to. No, this is the guy. When you look at him, you say he type of stuff. I know guys, man. I stopped doing that when I was like 19, 20. I'm like 33 now. I have homeboys. They'll fuck their cousin girl. Knowing that they cousin girl ain't shit and they cousin ain't shit. And you expect me to fuck this girl? Bro. I don't know. I thought something was wrong with me because I'm 100% like you, Oshay. I thought something was wrong with me. I can't fuck this girl. She probably, I don't know what she got. Fuck having a baby. Y'all, people are always talking about having a baby. What about this herpes? I don't want that shit. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, all that shit. I don't want none of that. Fuck that. You can have it. I got dick this. I don't want that shit. And like David Carroll say, that smell, I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck how pretty you look. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I got dick. I jack my dick first. Fuck that. Oh, man, bro. I swear to God, bro. Look at these hoes. Just sit back and look. I don't give a fuck. See, I respect you, but you talking bottom of the barrel. I don't give a fuck what she looked like. They had a hoe on with Patrice O'Neal one time, and she bragged about how she had 100 dicks. She was fine, but she bragged about how she had 100 dicks, and she tried to separate herself from other girls. I can tell you how to fuck real fine women. And like Patrice O'Neal said, yeah, real fine women, they had 100 dicks. What make you different from that fat, ugly hoe that had 200 dicks, where she just had 100 more? You'll the right dick. You'll suck the right dick. You know, the bottom of the barrel hoe might just suck 200. You suck the 100. What make y'all so different? Bitch, I don't want you either. Bitch, I don't know. I don't know what's out here for these hoes. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about bottom of the barrel type chicks. I'm talking about chicks that mid to upper range type chicks that are a little more classy, a little bit more picky, but they still. I'm not talking about them scrapey ass bitches like look like Precious and shit. I'm not talking about that. But yeah, but you got another call 843 whenever you're ready, Oshay.
Okay, let's bring in 404. Let's bring in 843 real quick.
Thank you 404 843. Did you have a question, comment?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Josiah. How you guys doing?
What's up, Josiah?
You hear me?
Yes. What's up?
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'm glad you're actually doing this topic because me and a few guys, we went to I want to say it was more like a porn industry convention, but it pretty much won't call it like it was. But for the most part, these robots or these new advanced robots that are coming out, even doctors or medical teams are even pushing them, especially in the African American community, for a lot of brothers. And it's like the facts and the statistics don't lie, because some of the talks that we don't have are African Americans are right now, we're leading the way when it comes to HIV and a lot of STDs. Those are topics that we do not talk about enough. A lot of gay and bisexual men have majority of HIV cases that they pass it on and they don't tell their spouses, they either down low or they pass it on to a female and they go about their business. Especially with these new drugs, Xanax and Percocets and different things that are popping up. And that's just the brothers who are dealing with other women. And with this kind of thing, with these robots that are starting to show up on the main line, and actually they already been tested and already been tried out. What this is doing is saying that one, there's no risk. There is none. Because honestly, I've never seen somebody catch an STD from self-masturbation. This is gonna make it a lot harder for women. It is, because honestly, a lot of men who are like, yo, I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to have to put up the work. I don't want to have to. It's like an unknown factor coming into the range that where women now are going to be like, hey, I feel like this is coming after us. Well, technically, in a sense, it is, because I find it interesting that a man made this so that way. I think they made a vibrator. A guy, actually a scientist, made a vibrator that could please women, and women sued him. So now they're like, well, damn. So we try to make something for females. Well, let's make something for men. In the male community, especially when you got these cases like Me Too and a lot of different rich people, or a lot of people are being sued by women practices. They're like, yo, like, I'm getting done. I'm about to just take my dick and I'm about to find another way how not to deal with yourself. Like, everybody can't afford to go to another country and go to Brazil or one of these foreign countries and get a nice woman. So what they'll say is, hey, what if I just go buy this automata female or a robot that can please me? I still feel like I have a girl, and I have nothing to lose. So in that case, like, we've done the study, and I think I just had a CDC meeting with the Department of Health. Right now, it's not looking pretty good for African Americans on that, and that's going to cost. And that's that plus what they're going to start throwing out the facts. So they say, hey, you have nothing to lose if you get with this dildo, this walking dildo. It's gonna come back pretty. I'm not gonna say I got a woman, and I know most of us, we like our women. But this right here is, go ahead.
But sir, you're saying a few things. People that don't want to do the work. It sounds like a lazy person, number one. Number two, you're trying to sit there and say, well, not everyone can go outside the country to get a woman. Who says you gotta go out of the country to get a woman to find a good woman? You again,
no, you don't.
But what you're saying,
you don't have to see it.
But what you're saying is we're talking about lazy guys that are looking for quick fixes, that have no mouthpiece, they have nothing going for themselves. So these are the guys that sit around, create these groups, and want to blame women for everything that's wrong in their life, they gonna get, then by all means they should get dolls, because not only will they not get a woman, they'll never be able to have a kid because nobody wants to fuck those guys. So for those guys, you're absolutely, but to sit there and say that you got to go out of the country to find a woman, I totally disagree with that, man.
Can I interject about my skepticism about this real quick?
Have to go outside the country. I'm saying that some brothers are now being they feel like, yo, I'd rather take my chances with a woman who does not have that American mindset, because let's being for real, going from since the last term of Obama, men have been taking a pretty bad beating. Not just black men, but men in general been taking a pretty bad beating. And it's like the takeaway from going to court,
Sir,
it ain't been good for men.
Sir.
It's very rare that the man. I agree with you 120%. See, I'm just
not saying him. He's talking about some other guys, Steve. How they think.
Can I say a few things real quick?
Men haven't been coming out pretty well when it goes to the courtrooms, these settlements or anything. Like men, we really been taking a lot of L's. So a lot of men, like, I'm better off going outside, something that does not think like an American woman, in dealing with that, and I don't have to deal with the repercussions. That's why a lot of military men, we get most of them pick a woman from the Philippines, Guam. If we can get somebody who's different and exotic and we can afford them, I'd rather get that and know that, hey, she's gonna be a nice woman that I don't have to battle out. Now, not saying they always turn out a happy ending, but when you can put yourself in that situation, you can have the right to choose different fruits. But again, I agree with you 120%, Steve. This is an easy fix, and I'm not agreeing with it. But it was something like this. I'm not sure if you ever seen Blade Runner. It's a scientific movie, but something like this was going to happen eventually.
Okay, hold on. Hold up, fam. Have you taken into consideration, first and foremost, if somebody picks you to be the first group, they're making you the guinea pig, for one. For two, when it comes to attraction, most, as far as masculinity is concerned and attraction, black men are the most attractive towards women of all men. So to push that on us is a whole other thing, because all of these other countries' birth rates are dying out. So don't act like. So what I'm saying is, don't look at it as if they're giving us a great option. Nobody who gives you an option is giving you an option for your good. Plus, you talking about these guys who are on a down low and all that. Man, that's a small population. So I mean, I get what you're saying in theory. And my last thing is, if we follow that, wouldn't these same people and same scientists turn around and say, these black men out here fucking robots, they crazy as hell?
Yeah, but LAR Movement, but what he's saying, see, the problem is what he's saying, and this is the problem. He's sitting around saying, well, the men have taken the L because of the government and all the other stuff. I will agree a little bit on that, but what pisses me off when people say those victim ass excuses is that, like we said, you knew she wasn't shit when you first met her. You knew she wasn't shit when you started dating her. You knew she wasn't shit when you moved her in your house. You knew you wasn't shit when you started fucking her unprotected. Now, all of a sudden, when she treating you like she ain't shit, now you want to say, well, we taking L's because of the government and all the other stuff. Like we said before, even with that DJ, you guys don't vet these women. But yet when they treat you like a bunch of bitches, then y'all want to get mad at God, it seems like I'm fucking protecting women here, but let's be real for a second. You cannot blame. Listen, the problem with you, with what you're saying is you guys who think and talk like that, you see a woman and you automatically say to yourself, well, if I marry her, man, the government's gonna take my money. If I have a baby with her, the government's gonna screw me over. And you haven't even walked up and talked to the bitch yet. You just looking at it and automatically assume that you gonna get the privilege to fuck her or have the chance to fuck her. That's the problem. You
No.
sitting around here making all these excuses
No,
for
no,
these
no,
guys
no.
is sad. It's terrible because you train these women on how to treat you.
I agree. I get what you're saying, Steve. I get what you're saying, Steve, and I'm not making no excuse for no man, but I believe every man should build up their own paroles and principles in talking to a woman. Only thing I'm doing is laying out the statistical facts of what is going on today. I'm not saying what men we can't do.
Well, you're not
But
talking
right
about men.
now, we have to also, but we do have to look at what we have to do. Look at right now, women are playing the victim role, and now men are also saying, "Yo, that's why you got MGTOW, and a lot of other stuff. They're playing the victim role also now."
Sir.
So I'm not saying that, hey, I'm for that, but I'm saying these are the things that are presented in front of us right now.
It's
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I agree with
sir, isn't presented in front of you. What does them being victims have to do with you as a man? That's what you need to connect that dot for me, because if you're a man, like I say, if you're a man in the summer, winter, spring, and fall, the seasons change. But one thing that doesn't change is a man. I'll use LAR Movement as an example. I'll use you as an example, LAR Movement. What I'm saying is this. Just because a woman may, and that, no disrespect to you, 843, just because a woman might treat another guy, I won't use you, just because a woman might treat another guy like a sorry, weak ass bitch, doesn't mean LAR Movement, she's going to treat LAR Movement that way, because LAR Movement is not going to allow her to do that. So there is no victim or poor me when you allow women to treat you that way. You know, like I say, that DJ knew that chick came out of jail a few times. But just like normal guys, not men, you bypass that information because you look at her ass, you look at her titties, and you don't look at her behaviors. That's what y'all guys don't do. Then you want to complain that the government is against you and all this other bullshit. LAR Movement will not allow a woman to be disrespectful to him. LAR Movement will not have those type of issues that most guys have. Why? Because most guys come from single parent homes where they don't get the information anymore. So what they do is they come out the gate weak, and these women eat them up, and then they want to complain about it when they are the ones allowing this shit to happen to them. LAR Movement, Oshay, what y'all want to say on that?
Right.
I 100% agree with Steve, because I came from a single parent household. So I'm not going to sit here and lie and say women haven't ate my lunch before, because they have. But I'm not going to sit there and cry about it like, I can't believe she did it. Nah. Lesson learned, move on. There comes a point where even with the Akademiks thing and these sex dolls thing, let's be honest. If you was on top of your game, you wouldn't need either. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. You don't want to be the best human being you could be mentally, physically, spiritually. You want to take shortcuts. And when you take these shortcuts, they're going to cost you. And I get that other people take advantage of you when you take these shortcuts, but you do have to take responsibility that you open the door by taking the shortcut in the first place. Even when you talk about those sex dolls, here's the thing. Women have a bunch of birth control options, and they have vibrators and dildos. They've had this way before we have. They still ain't got their shit together.
Right.
So to expect that if dudes do it, even though we have a different mindset, they're going to be a bunch of dudes who still ain't going to get their shit together. It's going to be dudes with 17 sex dolls because he got to have a side sex doll. And you were like, bro, you broke as fuck, but I ain't got no kids, but you got 17 sex dolls you can't afford, and you owe $250,000 in credit right now. Like, but I'm done, man. Let me just shut up.
Let me shout out to Minister Jap in the building. It's good to see Minister Jap in here. What's up with Jap? I mean, I see what Josiah is saying. What he's saying is the laws are against men. Shout out to Pharaoh, Almost good to see you guys. And some men are opting out to certain things. Here's what I gotta say about that. To each his own. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. To each his own. You know what I mean? If you want to go out of the country to get a chick, I live out of the country. I feel like the women out of the country could be a little bit better, in my overall opinion. But I'll tell you one thing: if these sex dolls go on sale right now, and I'm a nigga that has fucked a lot of bitches, I'm buying one. I mean, it doesn't mean you call me, we call you won't. I've had a lot more bitches than everybody on here got fingers and toes on this panel, plus all my moderators. That's what I've been doing all my life. I still buy one. And I really feel like this. If a man is a man, whether he fucks a sex doll or not, I don't think it makes him less of a man. I really don't. I think that what we gotta, I'm gonna tell you this: being a man has nothing to do with getting bitches. In my humble opinion, I'm gonna say this because I'm in science and shit. I see people who build for the societies, dudes who build a bank systems, dudes who build roads, who design things. Their manhood is not based off of how many bitches that they fuck. So I think if a man makes a decision that he's not good with women and he doesn't want to improve on that merit, I don't just to look down upon him for that. If he wants to get a sex doll and fuck her all day, I don't think it makes him less of a man. Because it is what it is. Now, a simp is still a man. He just getting used. But I really feel that if guys opt out to this particular reason for whatever it is, a man is a man without a woman. First and foremost.
I got a question for you.
First and foremost, go ahead.
If you buy a sex doll, will you still walk in the club and instantly start tricking?
Hell yeah. I would be the first nigga to trick on my robot bitch and my real bitch. Listen, we'll have a threesome. I'll be polygamous, nigga. I will have 2 real bitches and 2 sex dolls and join Islam. And Muhammad said I could have 4 wives. What you gotta say, Steve?
You have calls in the queue, and Keith Lamont, you call into the show. I'll prove. I'll use you as my point.
Yeah, keep calling, man. You've been trolling in the chats. I see you, brother. So go ahead and call in, family.
Because the thing you don't understand is you part of the problem. So call in, Keith Lamont. I'm gonna give you the number right here. Let's see how much of a man you are. Why don't you call into the show, Keith Lamont?
Yeah,
I just called you out. So let's see what kind of fucking man you are. All right, you got calls in the queue.
Challenge.
Okay, so let's get that, man, because don't seem like Keith like old Steve too much. But go ahead, let's go ahead and take the call, Steve.
All right, Eric, go through name. What's your question?
Hold on, I gotta get my super chats off real quick. Hold on, before we get that, I gotta chop people out real quick. Shout out to my man. I want to give a big shout out to Eric Robinson. Late to the show, but I think bots will make women out. Absolutely, I know you're gonna buy one like me, Mr. Grandeur. Fuck all that. Nothing like 100% authentic pum. Y'all can keep the robots and hand grease, fam. But Debo, my man from Cameroon, $10. Shout out to you, fam. All right, Steve, let's go ahead and
Man, I'm looking at Keith Lamont's page, dog. Don't, Keith. Come on, dog. Come on. Wait, let me post.
Call in, man. Call in, Keith.
Call in, Keith, because after I went to your page and saw this bitch ass shit, call in. Call in. The fuck is that shit? I hope my kid can draw better than that shit. Call in.
Call in, Keith.
314. All right, you win. Yeah, 314. You win, sir. What was your question, sir? What's up?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Kills on Jones calling in from the Lou.
What up, player?
What's up, Steve? LAR, Oshay.
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on? So I'm gonna just say real quick to that brother real quick that called in. You can make all the excuses that you want, but you're gonna still have to hold whatever L that you took with a woman. And if you blaming everybody else for your fuck ups or your mishaps with a woman, and you don't just keep it pushing, like O'Shea said this on his video earlier, like people don't want to let go of the chick that they're not as attracted to, and they don't want to let go. They don't want to let it go because they feel like they can't get nothing else, or they don't want to let it go because they want to still get, pussy and waste the girl time when you could just let her ass go. You could, have some, discipline and wait to get what you want instead of fucking what you don't want, and then fuck around, either have a baby or catch something or catch a case or whatever. It's just, you got to be real with yourself, And then, and I always say this, and watching y'all, I had to be real with myself. And I had, like, when I called it a Steve show, I was a little conflicted because, I had to be real with myself. And in that moment of after, soaking up all this game, I had a choice to make. And, I had to let all of them go. Really, I came in the 2018 single, but you got, we got to hold, you got to hold yourself accountable. And I'm glad that there's brothers out there like y'all that we hold each other accountable, and without fighting, without like, I don't know if y'all noticed, Offset is calling up niggas over Cardi B, and she fuck around and leave them like, Nicki leave me. It's stupid. Like, these dudes is talking about having a whole shootout. Like, he talking about on a phone call that's been on live or whatever. He can see that that this dude that he's calling or whatever the hound him about Cardi B is recording, or his man or whoever is recording this, but he's still threatening him over the, like, it's too much stupid shit going on, all concerning some pussy. And like Oshay said, I think we do, as black men, we let the women that we get define us as men. When other races of men, it's dudes that, get a shitload of money. They don't mind, tricking, and they don't mind, even though, because they know, they feel like, well, fuck it, I'm getting all this money, I ain't got time to do that now, which we know ain't the case, but that's just something that they choose to do. And everybody got to hold themselves accountable, and we got to hold each other accountable for the fuck shit that we do. Because then it just spreads, it keeps going. Just like the gang shit, just like the drugs. That's why the shit is crazy as it is now, because you don't have no OGs or big homies or nobody to, look up to and rear. And then ain't nobody got a daddy at home. So, I didn't mean to be so long-winded, but I had to tell, because he was just going all off into nowhere, basically.
Well, but
and it ain't no excuse if you can.
No, I was just saying. I was saying 314, but this is what you see. What you got to understand is, we have more confused young boys out there than we have ever before. And what you notice, if you notice, most of these sorry weak ass motherfuckers, they would rather talk shit to a motherfucking man than talk to a woman. You know that, right? But yet they still confused. They still can't get women at the end of the day. That's the bottom line. So they think they more of a man trying to talk shit to another man, knowing if they got out there, they get chewed up and spit out. That's why they do the things that they do, because they don't have a mouthpiece. But yet they rather talk. Look, they rather talk at another man than try to go get some ass. Go figure, man. But that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a lot of young men that ain't doing things, and then they wonder why they get treated the way they get treated by women. These women gonna run through these guys and then use them and dog them out because they don't have no sense. They don't have no standard or anything like that.
And for the record, the Migos always come up talking violent to somebody, but nobody's scared of a group of guys that dress like Prince nephews. So
well, they were 100 deep, and the dude that bankrolled them was Jeezy and Gucci Mane's old manager, and so
I don't give a shit how deep they roll. You come to me with a rayon shirt, a blouse, and some skinny slacks talking shit, I'm not scared of you or your crew. They should have told your ass to dress like a man when you came out the fucking house.
Oh, man.
They shooting at you, though, LAR Movement. They ain't going to sit up there and...
when people dress like that, when you shoot back, they run in their heels.
All right, well,
they don't want to get they Jerry Dreads dirty. Fuck out of here. That shit. I'm sorry. I'm tripping, man.
No, you good. No, 314. We got other calls to take, but we appreciate.
Okay, let's get to the Keith Lamont, man. I ain't trying to be on no messy shit, though, brother. But let's go ahead and get to brother Lamont. What's his number, man? Is he getting timed out in the chat?
I don't know. I want to know Keith, where Keith is 708 or 469. I'll ask. Hold on. Let's bring him in. Hold on.
Okay.
This is Keith. 708. Is this Keith?
No, it's me, Eric Robinson.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Y'all trying to get?
Hold on 1 second. 708. Hold on 1 second. 708. Let's see. This might be Keith. 469. Is this Keith?
Yeah, this that boy. The fuck is you talking about? First of all, if you're gonna be a man and you're gonna throw out insults, stop using the block button in the comments.
I'm not blocking. Who's blocking you, bitch? I ain't nobody block. But I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question now. Wait, hold on. Wait, dog. Come, wait. Hold on, dog. This ain't the Keith show. Hold on, man. This ain't the Keith show, man. You gotta chill the fuck out, man. You can't talk, but we're gonna ask you questions, and then we're gonna have some dialogue. We ain't gonna be yelling. So a simple dialogue. No reason to yell. So now I'm gonna bring you back on, sir. So the first question I want to ask you is that you made a comment and you said that I always say the same things. Can you talk on that, sir? You're on.
Well, first off, stop being a little girl and using.
Man, there you go again, man. There you go. Can you I don't understand. Are you?
Spidey sense it says the hand is about to get raised.
I'm just. Is he going to answer the question? Is he going to answer the question or not? That's the question. Because if you ain't going to answer the question, we can go right to 708. Yeah, it's 2008. We ain't got time for this shit. So 469. Are you going to answer the question? Yes or no?
No bullshit.
Okay, then. Bye. All right, Eric. This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead, 708.
All right. Hey, Steve. Hey, Oshay. How y'all doing? It's me, Eric Robinson.
What's going on, Eric?
Hey,
West Side?
Yeah, I'm kind of late into the show. I guess y'all been going an hour, but I kind of heard you, Steve. I agree with you, but I gotta say, the way stuff is going, these allegations, anybody can say anything, and
that's true.
It could be the gospel. But the whole sex bot thing, I can't agree with Oshay. Like, fuck, I had to consider one, look all description on eBay or Amazon. Like, I don't know. Like you said, you just won't have to put up with the headache, allegation, child support. The most you probably had to put up with is, a dead battery or some shit like that. But, I think if, technology advances, I put in my, super chat, I think it kind of put women, obsolete with the way stuff is going. I mean, what you think on that?
I didn't hear the last part. What'd you say, Eric?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What was your question? The last part.
Oh, last part. I'm sorry. Last part. Well, Shay.
No, you asked a question. Didn't you ask the question?
Yeah, no, he was asking. Okay. Like he said. Okay, I thought he would do it with. I was waiting till he was finished because he was saying that he agreed, but he was disagreeing. But I was.
Okay, my bad.
I was waiting till he finished. But if you wanted to say something,
no, I'm. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Anyway, you say you agree, but you disagree because you say women can trump up charges. Am I correct?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was saying, like, I agree with you.
Yes, sir.
As far as being able to have the demeanor to pick up women and everything. I agree with you, Steve.
Yes, sir.
But I feel the climate is what's going on right now. I feel that bots would put women, make them obsolete. It's like I think it'd be less of a headache. And I can't agree with Oshay about how he said he'd probably consider buying one. I can't feel the same way.
Well, no, with all due respect, and again, I'm not here to argue how you feel. You feel what you feel. All I'm saying is this: is that what young men don't understand today is that back in our day when everything was in black and white, okay, we had to literally get up and go over to talk to what we wanted to talk to, okay, and now because of the technology, it has become easier to pull women now. You can pull them in your city, you can pull them in your state, and you can pull them in another country. It is easy to do that. But the problem is that these young men don't know how to do it. They lack personal development. They're scared. They don't know what to do or how to do it. And again, don't get me wrong. If they want to get a doll or something, that's their right and their prerogative. But some of these young men want to have families. Some of these young men do want relationships, and some want to be married, and they just don't know how. And what they're doing, like LAR Movement mentioned earlier today, is that these guys don't want to do the hard work that it will take to be able to get a good woman. Because remember, there are fucked up women in every race, 708, but all black women are not bad. And you might have marked that shit down and I said that. Mark that down. But no, what I'm saying, 708, again, I'm not here to defend black women. All black women are not bad because, like I said before, big dog, just because she treats somebody else with disrespect doesn't mean she's going to treat a man that way. That's all I'm saying, big dog.
Okay, I get it. Like I said, I'm late in the show. I just want to, kind of catch up, get the full gist of what you were saying. So, but like you said, young men today, as you're starting off, I see what you're saying, Steve.
Yeah, it's not, I'm not talking about the old heads. Yeah, it's just the young men don't know. The young men have been, if you're around mom all the time, you're taking on mom's personality and mom's emotions. And the problem is mom is not preparing you. Not all single mothers, I'm just saying most are not preparing these young boys when they get out into the real world, because they're coddling these boys and protecting them from all the dangers out there. Get out in the real world, the world eats them up, and then they're angry, bitter, and they want to, just disregard women altogether when they're more confused about them than the knowledge. Guys, we all have on that.
All right.
Well, I agree. What's up with you, LAR?
It's like two-part thing. One is, if y'all even get these sex bots for real, right? And you still taking L's, then you know who the problem is, right? And two, no, seriously. And two, you lack social skills because, not you personally, I'm just saying. Because it's just like people when we make fun of women with cats and dogs, because they can't communicate with people because they just sitting there with people who can't actually communicate back.
Right.
So at some point, you're going to realize you made a choice that's pretty much damned you to be a fucked up person for life. Because you're going to put a USB in the back of the robot so y'all can talk about something?
Hey, upload, do update like you had to do an iPad,
Yeah,
but you hurt yourself from society. See, the thing is, you're running away from communicating to women. So you're just going to sit there and talk to somebody that you're going to force to talk back the way you want them to talk to you. So that's going to hurt you in the long run. See, to understand this, quick fixes do not help you in the long run. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. God, I look, there's no black woman holding a gun to my head right now. And it's nothing different than what I'm saying. But I just want to say one more thing. There are good black women out there for you young men. It's just these black women do. I know he's laughing at me. No, I'm being serious. There are good. No, I'm being serious. There are good black women out there. You have to be able to train them on what you want. But the problem is, how can you train them on what you want when you don't know what you want? LAR Movement?
You're right, man. I mean, because if you get to the bot and baby, won't you hold up, shit, I got to put the new program in because I just changed my mind. I want something new. Like what happens, if you made your robot to make you pancakes, but you got a feeling for French toast? Like what the fuck you gonna do then? Well, I want grits, but she ain't got that upload yet. There's some mental issues going on with this shit, man.
Nigga said she ain't got her upload yet.
Excalibur.
I'll call the police on that nigga. Shout out to Eric. Hey, Steve, man. Is there a 209 number in there?
Yeah, I just want to let y'all know one more time. Hey, y'all still there?
Yes, sir.
You still here, man? You know, we like a play cousin, dog.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know one thing. I had my son up here for the whole week. O'Shea Steve, I let him listen to a couple of podcasts when we drive around the car, and I had him listen to you, Steve, O'Shea. I know you know about Aaron Clary. I had him listen to some of that, and this other guy named Terrence Pop, and he fucking love all three motherfuckers, or four, y'all. He loves it.
Man. Thank you, man. Aaron Clary, that's my boy, man. That's my boy right there.
Hey, you know what? 708. You know what? It's the new year. So you go to the Man Mindset. You put your number in the subject, and I'm gonna give you $300 worth of free products just because you said.
Woo! You hear that? Steve?
Holy fuck!
Go ahead. Send me an email with your number. I got your number. Send me an email. Just put your number in the subject, and I will send you 300. No, fuck it. Should we go $400? I'm gonna send you $400 worth of free shit.
I mean, Steve, you are rich. I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay,
So
man.
just
put your area code. No, go to the Man Mindset. Send me an email. Put your number. I got your phone. I see your phone number. So put your phone number in the subject, and I know it's you. And then I'll send you $400 worth of free stuff. Because we appreciate you. So you know, hey, we do see it. Okay, so we appreciate the love, man.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah. Oh.
He's like, I don't know what to say now. Shit. All right, mother. We're gonna let your ass go, man.
And shout out to Queen Rashida real quick. She's been following me since from the UK for a minute. Good to see her. She stopped liking me for a minute and came back. Shout out to her. Again, Mobito, I just sent you all three of the ebooks. Okay, so I want to thank everybody. Let me just say this real quick. The Brother Pill podcast. I see the super text when I get to you. I want to just say this, man. Every time I come, sometimes I'll just be quiet for a long time because it's hard for me to realize that, wow, we started this podcast 4.5 months ago, and this many people want to watch us do this shit. We get emails. Why isn't that back on the nighttime slide and everything? Man, I'm just so grateful to have Steve and LAR, man, on this great podcast when we have an excellent chemistry, man. Y'all niggas don't make me cry. So, and then we have the Negro Manosphere Awards coming next month. And then, you know, all you brothers always supporting us and shit, man. It's just good to see you niggas, not black people, but some of y'all are still niggas.
Black.
Yeah. Some of y'all are still niggas. Don't get me wrong. I have my nigga moments too, but it's good to see you brothers, man, that really support us and watch the videos. Even for those of you who may not be able to, like, you know, give any money, just the fact that you motherfuckers watch us and call in, we love that, man. Shit nigga make on a nigga want to cry, dog. I'm just saying. But let me give a shout out to my man Josiah out of South Carolina. I agree with the fellas, but a lot of hormonal men are not thinking logically. Rather, let their emotions rule them. That's absolutely correct. Brothers nowadays trying to take the easy way out. A man with options can pick and choose. Well, he's absolutely right. That's what this podcast is about, trying to help brothers put shit together. Thank you, Josiah. And I'm going to read another one real quick, Steve. Let me see here what we got. And for anybody who wants the ebooks, just put your email in there and I'll get it to you. Eric Berg, $2. Josiah also says men get ruled by their emotion other than logic. And Eric P. Man, the Eric P is always support, man. Eric P the great. Shout out to you, fam. Get the emails in here. We'll send you the ebooks of Steve. Is there a 209 number in there?
You have a 209, sir.
That's L. Bring L on this motherfucker.
209, you're on.
Hello.
What's up, L, boo?
Shut the fuck up. Where you been at?
Bro, they locked the nigga up on Facebook jail and shit, so I wasn't able to but it's Happy New Year. Glad to hear from you, boo.
Okay, always a pleasure. I see.
Hello, L.
Now, I didn't tell you to call in to cuss Steve out. I typically know when you call in, you end up cussing Steve out. I didn't call you to do that. I really did.
She won't cuss me out today because I'm saying nice things about black women, so she won't cuss me out today.
But here's what I want to know, L. Can you answer this question? Let's say you were dating, Steve, right? I know you don't like him, but let's say you was dating Steve. Could a sex robot
Okay, go ahead.
Could a sex robot out fuck Steve and out eat pussy? Like, do you think that sex robots could please you more than a real man?
Yeah, because if we look at vibrators, they're like mini robots. They do the same thing. I mean, men are not doing what they need to do when it comes to pleasing a woman sexually down there.
She's true.
There's a picture that floats around Facebook, and it's a picture of a woman's vagina, and it says, "Where do you need to lick in order to get to give a woman an orgasm?" All these men are like sucking on the lips, sucking on the thighs, sucking on the apple. That has nothing to do with what's going to get me where I need to get. So yes, the robot, you can probably program that motherfucker to stay right on your clit. Like, stay right there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Let me ask you this. You said, do you use, I mean, I know that you're Christian. I know that you're Christian, right? But I want to ask you a question. Do you use vibrators? I mean, I know that you probably, before you met Jesus, but how does the vibrator, how does it make you feel? Can you explain how that feels when you use it?
Actually, to be honest, I know you guys are crazy, but I don't own any toys.
Well, how do you know the motherfucker work though? How did you know that? You borrow somebody's?
What, the vibrator does? Well, because, you know, most of my friends do own those toys, and you always hear them say that so much that the man is like, I don't even, like, they literally have the toys because the man doesn't know what he's doing. So the woman gets the orgasm first with a little toy, and then brings in the dude to do the dirty work.
She's she's right, but the flip side of the sex bot thing is this: how many guys will say they get with a woman and once the vibrator and the dildo is gone, she doesn't know her own body when a man's in the room? You know, that's the flip side of that. My bad.
No, you're right. No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll go after you.
No, you got it, bro. You got it. I was keeping it short.
I mean, Steve, how you gonna answer that? She said she can get a vibrator and I'll fuck your ass. Not that she said that. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to be messing with you. How you gonna respond to that though?
Well, I want to go on a point that she was making about men not knowing what they're doing. A lot of men don't know about the emotional stimulation as far as the physical stimulation. And a lot of men don't know that. They don't know. See, there are a lot of guys out there, what we call one trick Charlies. They only know how to do one thing: kiss her on her neck a few times, kiss her on her breast a few times, either lick or spit on her pussy, fuck her, roll over and go to sleep. And that's probably about it. So that's the frustration with a lot of these women out here, because what a lot of these guys don't know, they don't know about how to be sexy, romantic, dirty, freaky, nasty, seductive, naughty, dirty. They don't know they have different sides to them because they were never taught that. So all they do is this one thing, thinking they're doing something. Now, don't get me wrong, it might be good for in the beginning, but again, most guys don't know that the stimulation isn't the stimulation you give her between her legs first. It's got to be a mental stimulation that a lot of guys don't understand about. And that's where the frustration is coming in at, because if you can stimulate her mind very well, you know, you could be terrible in bed and she'll deal with it because of the way you make her quote unquote feel. So that's all I want to say on that.
You know, I know y'all know about this because y'all older than me. Okay, so growing up, I had an older sister, right? And she used to have these tapes, these VHSs, and it was Emmanuel. Do you remember those porn?
Yeah,
So growing up, in my mind, that's how sex is supposed to be. Most times in those films, that man, he took her out and they were sitting at the restaurant and he was playing with her, and then boom, they're going to have sex. So I was thinking my whole life that this is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be magic like that. Like you're going to take me out and you're going to, start kissing and touching on me, sexually, and then boom, we're going to do it and it's going to be magical. But now you see these porns, and it's like you cut the porn on right now, it's just right into dick in her mouth. And then it's just nutting on her face. And then it's just
Walt Disney didn't put that up, did he?
But these porn stars get like they get awards for the loudest screams. They get and so a lot of these men fucking these chicks in real life, and they're like, "Oh, she's screaming so loud that means my dick is good," and I was making her come. Half of these bitches are faking. When I have an orgasm, I can't even control my body. It be shaking like how you trying to tell me that this lady can control this? And then with the woman is when she's having an orgasm, if you keep on doing that same thing, she can have multiple. So you mean to tell me these women are sitting here shaking and lying and making up these stories like they having orgasms? What are they doing or ended up pumping these niggas' heads up? And then the nigga fuck with me and it's like, your dick is wet. What is this? The sex report.
Is it their problem that they had some Oscar award winning pussy? Because if she acting, that ain't his fault. But two, sometimes he knows how to have sex with her, not you. Y'all women have different pussies. Y'all not monolithic pussies. So he might have fucked her right, but he'll fuck you all wrong because he doing what work with her.
That is true.
You have a 6 in the queue, sir.
But that's the problem. You bring your old sex techniques with old girl. She may have liked you spitting on her. Nigga, don't spit on my coochie. I don't know where your mouth.
But you gotta. But we are.
That licking shit. Like I don't want leftover slime. Or don't do that. Don't do that. Now if you want me to spit on you, I had a nigga that used to want me to piss on him, but I could never piss on him because it just seemed gross. I just couldn't even
I was gonna drink some water, but I'm done now.
Okay, L, hold on. I'm gonna ask you this: can we do a one-on-one interview tomorrow? Is that gonna be okay? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's only right because you bringing out some shit with like niggas getting pissed on, and can we do that?
It's sure. I mean, it has to be when I get off work. I don't get home. I don't get to talk to like 5:30. I don't know.
Okay. So I tell you what, I'm gonna message you on Facebook right now. So shout out to L. She's from my Facebook page and shit. So, but L is funny as fuck, as you guys can hear, and she
Kelly,
has some pretty good roast wars with Steve on the show, man.
You have
okay.
6.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to people. Howard Cooper. Shout out to the whole Who Dat Nation. All right, y'all niggas won. You gonna lose next week. I'm just playing.
I'm with you, baby. Why? Okay, my bad.
Juve. He did the same thing for $10. Shout out to Howard, man, in the military and shit with our moderators. Let's go ahead, brothers. If you're in the building, man, get these motherfucking likes up real quick. You niggas know how we do over here. Get the likes up, share the video. And we love to see you brothers donating. Some people say they don't know how to donate. If you have an Android phone or if you're on a laptop, there's a $sign right there. You can just donate any small amount. It could be $1, it could be $2, it could be donate a collard green sandwich, whatever the fuck you want to do. We appreciate it. All right, go ahead and Steve, take the next person.
All right, area code 901, and then we have area code 901. You're on. How can we help you, sir, ma'am?
So how y'all doing, man?
What's going on, player?
Hello. What's going on, man? First of all, I like y'all show. You know what I'm saying? I heard a thing that y'all was talking about. Y'all was talking about the 6 robots, right? Okay, check this analogy out. What do women usually do when they have vibrators and stuff like that? They. Hello, y'all there?
Yeah. What?
You broke up at the end.
Okay, check this out. Most women use vibrators. Most of them come out they be normally like gay or doing stuff with other women, right?
The women who use vibrators do stuff with other women.
Yeah, most women that I hear of that use vibrators, most of them they end up messing with other girls, right?
I didn't know that, nigga. You told me something. I didn't know that. Shit, you see it right? Like I didn't know that. Is that true?
I mean, I mean, when you look at it, most of them they be so-called lesbians, because but the other chick that was on that's a few minutes ago, she was talking about how certain men please right and everything. So both of them using vibrators. See, this is the flip thing on with the sex robots. Like, no offense to you O'Shea or anybody else feel like they they want to use sex robots, but I think it's a form of control to where I think on the flip side, we really look at it. If a man fuck a robot, he fuck anything. Think about it.
Okay.
I mean, real talk. More likely, you gotta. That's kind of suspect to me. It's like, you fuck a robot instead of some real pussy.
Well, yeah, nigga. I'll fuck a sex robot. Not anyone though. But shit, I guess if that's how you feel. Shit, nigga, I'm still gonna fuck it anyway. I mean, you can say that.
I need a bad bot, not a basic bot.
I'm gonna fuck that robot, whatever whatever. I'll fuck it in front of you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Like you say, to each his own. But then again, though, that's what it'll lead. Like, to me, what I see it lead up to, because when you look at women that normally use vibrators, they end up messing with girls and stuff like that.
What trying to say? I'm trying to say I'm gonna end up fucking some dude because I'm fucking the sex robot. That's what he trying to say. Get your ass off this guy. This nigga trying to be slick with that shit. Well, what I'm telling you, you're gonna be fucking a sex robot, and once again, you're gonna end up on a digger dick. What kind of shit? Where did you get this shit from, dog?
Order Caitlyn Jenner.
Hold on, stop the show. Nigga, how did you add that shit up in your motherfucking brain? Stop.
You want to talk? Let him back on?
Put this motherfucker back on.
Okay, 901, you're back on, sir.
Dog, hold on. I know are you from Memphis?
Yeah.
I can tell, motherfucker. Let me talk to you for a second, dog. Let me talk to you. You know math.
Okay.
Okay. So a bitch that a woman that got used a vibrator. I don't know what mathematical school that you went to. All of a sudden, you found out that women playing with vibrators automatically means they gay. Is that right?
No, I did not say that.
No. I mean, that's what you're trying to insinuate.
I'm gonna say a good 80%.
Okay. Where are these numbers coming from, brother?
I'm not.
Where did you hear it? Is there an article? I mean, where did you get this shit from?
Through experience of seeing people,
Okay, so you see it. So what you do is you watch the bitches buy the vibrator, and then you follow up with them and go to the gay club and see if they're in there. Like, how do you do this shit?
I didn't hear what you said. I guess this thing is breaking up.
Nigga, I'm not breaking up. That's your phone. Brother. God bless you. Okay. So wait a minute. What you trying to tell me? If a dude fuck a sex doll, he gay?
I mean, we really look at it. If a man sticks his dick in a robot, what else you stick his dick in? That's crazy. I know I won't fuck no robot. I like bitches. I like pussy. I'm not taking no shots, and you know what I'm saying. Anybody,
Yes, you are, nigga. You trying to say that if you a bitch who use a vibrator and a nigga who fuck a sex doll, they gonna be sucking dick. That's what you're saying, right?
In the dirt. If a man sticks his dick in the dirt, let's look at it. If a man sticks his dick in the dirt, what value do he have for himself?
Okay, but dog, what I'm saying is this, dog. If a man buys a sex doll, now keep in mind, it got to be a special one.
I'm gonna fuck a robot.
But the robot is in the form of a woman. It's not like because they do like trannies and shit out. Ain't nobody talking about fucking on trannies. We're talking about getting a robot. We talking about this to this nigga. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be you don't already say I'm gay anyway, so fuck it. How many of these dudes that buy these sex robots do you feel are gonna be gay?
I'm gonna let you gentlemen go. One more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, on the issue with I have with men that want to go to another country and get a woman. I agree 100% with Steve. If you can't check these hoes at the door, them hoes gonna treat you even worse over there. Anything, they gonna get your money. They gonna fuck you way off. Prostitution is worldwide. You think you gonna go to another country and a bitch gonna treat you better because you're from another country? You delusional.
That's right.
It started with you first. It has nothing to do with their ethnicity.
Wow.
So in a nutshell, everything goes together. If I look at this, you gotta go to another country to get a woman. To me, you're pitiful.
Yeah.
That's pitiful. You mean tell me you let a woman beat you down so bad you go to another country, then you gonna fuck some robot?
I don't know about.
Hold on, Steve. I gotta.
But if you get a Dominican robot, are you gay?
I think everybody gay. Listen.
Look. Y'all taking it. Don't take it. You're taking it too far. Well, I'm not calling. That's because you do, but more likely it'll lead up. We add stuff together.
Wait. So I'm not gay, but if I keep fucking the sex doll, it'll lead up to one thing. I'll be looking at dicks. I'll be trying to touch one and then sucking one because of the sex robot. So better if you don't want to be sucking no dick, don't buy that sex robot. I get it. I might just think about this, Steve. I might not get that motherfucker out, dog. I don't want to end up being gay and shit. To me, not buy it.
Well, no, I was just he made a valid point about that. Just because you go out of the country doesn't mean you're still not going to be the same person you were when you were in the United States. And these guys think just because they go out of the country, it's going to be easier to get women. Women can smell weakness. It doesn't matter if you go out of the country, out of the state, or out of the planet. If you still the same way you are, it doesn't matter where you go. You're going to be seen as weak. So unless you have money, now you trick your money off, you're gonna get somebody out of the country. But if you can't get them in the United States, you're not gonna get them overseas unless they want to use you for a green card or you have money to find a wife. Other than that, women smell. He's right about that. I don't know about the robot thing, but he's right about that. What he was saying in the second thing, man.
Can I add to that real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
I know women from other countries who came here because the dude that went to get him was a simp, and they still got a man at home. Yeah, and I also know women who came from other countries. Woman here, and when you brought her here, you forgot that you probably ain't got your shit together like other guys. So she looked at you like a stepping stone. Use the stepping stone to get her here, but she looking for what she really want when she get here. You know, so a lot of guys get caught up in that stuff.
That's true.
Let me say this. And Howard, I mean, we kind of have here's the thing, right? I agree with both Howard and Steve. So the point is this: if you go to Africa and you are a simp, them chicks in Africa are fucking sharks.
Yes.
I feel like the poorer the country is, the more ruthless the female is. So I feel like if a guy has trouble in America, because I've seen this like maybe with, and I can't say Philco has problems or something like that, but I know Philco when he went to Russia, he gets a lot more chicks than he would in America that are higher quality. I can tell you right now, if I was in Uganda, I would have a lot more quality juicy booties than I would in Atlanta. But at the end of the day, you having game and understanding how women work will definitely help you, because any woman can take advantage of them. But I see both points. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you about this story, Steve. I had a chick, man. First time I went to the bar. Actually, I was here on this channel. I was tricking live. Y'all remember that? I was in Uganda. I was tricking in the club live. Because I told y'all about this life, nigga. There was a bitch that her name was, what's her name, Steve? I know I didn't told you, but give me an African name. Steve, come on. You good at this. Be racist.
Umfufu.
Umfufu, thank you. That was her name. God, her name was Rachel. Anybody want to see her on Facebook? I'll show you her shit or whatever. Just message me on the book. Her name was Rachel. Big old woman, big old African Zulu asses. It was big. So I was in the club. buying Hennessy shots. And the Hennessy shots that night was like $2.50. So I was going crazy. I was the only nigga in the club buying Hennessy, so they know I had money. So I got her number. It was funny because I was with another bitch. I went to the bitch, go to the restroom. I got the other chick's phone number, and then the bitch came back and called me. I still fucked though. But she hit me up and tried to ask me for $500 to pay for her for some new furniture without even giving me no pussy, just out straight. I need $500 for some furniture. Can you help me? Now, I could not even see a chick in America doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can see like a dude, like a guy who hasn't been, gamed up, whatever. These like some of these poor countries, you can have problems. But if you, I still think overall the foreign chicks probably would be a little bit, will be better. I can tell you right now that the Polish chicks are much better on average in the U.S. I can say that right now. Even though I don't like white chicks, you're gonna do a lot better over here. I mean, but you do need to understand the game. I can Steve, but I think the opportunities are better over here.
I think it's the same. It's just, but people just don't put it in the same aspect because you're in America. Because just like when you're a guy who got money and you flying chicks in, guess what? She gonna figure you got it because you just spent your damn money to fly her in to holler at her. Mm-hmm. So of course she gonna hit you for money later. So if you fly to another country and you go partying out there, think, well, shit, you flew your ass over here to get ass. So of course you got it to be tricking off to buy some more shit.
Well, also I think you do have the American stigma when you go to other places. Yeah. If you're from America, motherfuckers do treat you a lot better. I ain't gonna lie. When people know you're from America, even in Europe, they know you're from America, you can get a lot of top-notch treatment in certain, especially in Africa. You from America and Africa, you ain't gonna have no problems. That's a fact for the most part. Bitches is gonna be real willing to work with you. Anything on that, Steve?
Yeah, you have two in the line. You have 7-8. You have a 786, and you got a restricted.
Let's go. I know the restricted. Let's go to restricted.
All right. Restricted. You're on, sir. Oh, what's your name? What's your question, sir? Oop, here you go. You're on restricted. Oh shit.
Mhm. 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 I don't see nothing wrong. Oh yeah, I don't see nothing wrong, nothing wrong. With fucking Steve, I don't see nothing wrong. Steve knows just what I like. I'm a pretty bitch booty. Keep it so fucking tight. Oh yeah, I'm a massage Steve. I'ma make him eat on me. Steve, you know I'm going to fuck you. He needs someone like me to satisfy. Oh, my please, I don't see nothing wrong with fucking Steve. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you got Eric 76.
I don't know what the gave me AIDS to the phone or something. Coughing this bitch.
I think about you or Oshay, man. Why fuck we singing to me?
Oh my God.
We got, hey, y'all got 2 minutes.
Nigga suck. I gotta go.
2 minutes left. Fuck y'all, chat room. Yeah,
dog, I gotta go to the bathroom, dog.
Yeah, you got 786 whenever you're ready, sir.
Oh, you see my face, dog? Oh my God. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, you want the next call, sir? Are you done laughing?
he walked off. He did.
All right, let's bring in Eric code 786. Let's clean this up. 786, you're on, sir. How can we help you, sir?
Yeah, my last comment for the night. Hey, I just want
90 seconds.
Thinking out. Say that. I mean, maybe it's a pro to using this sex doll when it comes to men's side. As far as like, I mean, well, I don't want to say it that because I still agree with what Steve said, but I'm just gonna throw that out there just to see what y'all think about it. Let's say that hypothetically that this sex doll for men gets real popular. Like it's in every dude's house. Like every dude got one, right? Just like how every woman has a vibrator.
60 seconds.
Well, so I don't because the thing about this sex doll thing is it's kind of like make child if you think about it. It's like men going their own way, fucking robots. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you almost like I don't agree with the last caller talked about as far as like everybody gonna turn gay. I don't know about all that shit, but I'm saying as far as like it's almost like going your own way. Like you don't fuck with females. I think in the long run, if you think about it, this is just me throwing something out there. Maybe women might get their act together if they see motherfuckers making love to robots.
I still want to know who the fuck cleaning these dolls.
They're gonna have to clean them themselves, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not buying one.
10 seconds.
So let me just ask you a question. If you hypothetically bought one, you gonna clean it?
No, I'm not.
So you're gonna bust in a robot and fall asleep and just
let the jizz drip out. But
hey, LAR Movement, I agree with y'all, but what I'm saying is, like, if you think about it, I mean, maybe it's a pro to it. Maybe like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't fucking us no more.
I'm just saying, like, y'all have me in my mind thinking like people have sex robots on clothes hangers, like my grandmother had clothes back in the backyard and shit. You'll be hanging up the robot on a clothesline as jizz gonna be falling out to dry the shit out. Like, who cleaning these dolls, man?
If you ask me, I think you probably taking your own filth. Because think about it, if you don't clean the hole, I mean, you basically just fucking, I don't know. It's, I mean, and then again, how do these sex dolls look like? Is they real like walking robots or some shit? Like, is they gonna be synthetic humans or some shit like that? Because
if dudes who don't take care of themselves have sex with women raw, whatever's in their body goes in the woman's body. And some women stink because dudes taking the wrong shit. And they pussy already stink and your jizz already stink. So some of you fucking nut motherfuckers gonna be having these maggot infested ass dolls y'all ain't cleaning. Cause y'all just trying to cause y'all just nasty.
Oh boy.
Now when you got maggot dick, whose fault is that? Is these bitches out here ain't shit? I mean, y'all gonna like take the torso off and put it in a dishwasher? Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do?
Well, the thing is that it goes to show you the issues that we have as the young men are having, man. I mean, I guess what I don't understand is that how can you not have no less than like 10 women on your roster right now, as easy as it is? It's just it doesn't make any sense to me how you don't have look 5 minimum. I mean, that's even like that's on your worst day, LAR. How can you not have how can you not have you should have at least 10 in your surrounding area and damn near 20 outside your city. You should have like 2 or 3 in different states. You should have 1 outside. You should have a few in the Bahamas, 1 in Trinidad. You should have some over there, even in Africa if they have cable over there and they can talk on the internet. You should be.
Here you go with that shit again.
Oh, you back on, dog? I'm just like,
But Steve,
Hey, man, that nigga killed me
right.
with that song, dog.
You right, but I'm still having this fallout with these guys not thinking this shit through. Because what if your homeboy got to put the pussy in the dishwasher, or you got to put it in the washing machine? I'm not the washing machine, but yeah, the washing machine. So you gonna, if your family member, you go over your uncle's house, and then you got a pussy in the dryer, but you need to wash your clothes because you came and visit for the holiday and shit. Like this ain't cool. Like, you know. You gonna eat turkey? You gonna eat turkey? Oh yeah. I got all the dishes after I took the sex about pussy out, and I put all the dishes in, and we gonna set the table. You know, no.
Well, you know, LA. This is a sad. To be honest, this is the most saddest thing to me, and I don't get sad, but this is what sad for me is that nobody wants to create a legacy no more. Nobody wants to have their last name go on beyond their life, and that's what because if you have a sex doll, how are you gonna create a legacy? I mean,
man, it's one of these Comic-Con motherfuckers think he gonna make a cyborg.
Okay, man. Oh wait, O'Shea, restrict this back on if you wanted me to put him on.
Hey man, let me hold on, dog. Before you do that, man. And that motherfucker called in and said he's something that Marvin Gaye to you. Oh, man, that was good. But the fact that this motherfucker, right? Because if you look at the people calling the trolls, Steve, you got Angel, Bama, Bobby MGTOW. Everybody love Bobby. Shout out to Bobby MGTOW. You know what it is, Steve?
Don't forget about
Memphis. Memphis. Miss, what's the old lady name?
Cupcake Larry. Miss Nancy, is it?
Miss Nancy.
Then we had a Jamaican, and then we had the African guy.
Then you got Dr. Pimpin', but he cool though.
Yeah, the pimp, yeah.
But this nigga who just called the fuck in.
I think he's back on again.
This nigga, no. I mean, before we bring him back, because I almost lost all of my intestines. I mean, it takes a lot to make me laugh. I'm a funny motherfucker, but pew, 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 yeah. But dog, the fact that motherfucker came in and he practiced that shit because he had the music. This motherfucker is singing in a falsetto like Curtis Mayfield, nigga. Dog, that is the best song. I think even Devin with the pew pew pew, man. We gotta take I'll tell you what, dog. We gotta do on the remind me, LAR Movement, the Negro Manosphere Awards. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. Yeah.
And we gotta have this nigga right here because he actually came in and some of the R. Kelly shit.
All right, so you want me to bring him on, sir?
Yeah, bring him in.
All right, restricted, you're on, sir.
I'ma put it in that booty, yeah. You good, yeah. I'ma lick Steve, you look good with your fat ass up. You a big fine man with your fat ass up. Come and say when that fat ass up. Girl, you know you're playing with fat ass up. See, you look good with your fat ass up. You a big fine man. Ass up. You're working with some ass.
You gotta do the Lil Wayne part.
I know you can't stand it. When I land it, I'm the first nigga, Steve. I'ma fuck you. I'ma fuck Steve right in his booty hole. Oh yeah, fucking in the booty hole. Come on, Steve, let me fuck you in the booty hole. Come on, Steve, come back in your chair. I'ma fuck you right over there. Your wife.
Oh
backyard ass.
Oh, he's still singing?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the Lil Wayne part.
He called him Manny. He called him Manny Moist. Not Manny Fresh, Manny Moist.
Big fun man with your backyard ass. Come upstairs with your backyard ass. You a big fun man to be backyard ass. Come upstairs with me backyard ass. Come upstairs with me backyard ass. With some ass ass with the cash ass. Hey, after I fuck Steve in the back, I'm gonna put it right in his motherfucking butt. After I fuck Steve in the neck, I'm gonna skeet right in his butt. After I fuck Steve in his butt, I'm gonna skeet right in his butt. After I fuck Steve in his butt, I'm gonna skeet.
All right. He put himself on mute. I gotta go again, dog. Wait, let me make the Steve go. I gotta go to the bathroom, dog.
Man, this motherfucker gonna make a whole remix, man. You better get this,
Oh,
get this
man.
dude out the phone, man.
Oh, that nigga said Manny Moist.
Oh, hang up on him, Steve.
Oh, Steve, man, he got your ass enough today, dog. Dog, these callers hate you, bro.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
You feel violated, huh?
You have 843 in the queue whenever you're ready, sir.
How you feel, dog? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah,
You like you've been violated, man. Like you like somebody touched you or something.
Oh no, I don't. I'm chill, man. Good.
Dog, you look madder than like when the Cowboys lost on preseason, like you're mad and shit.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, you seem like you traumatized, man. To have a nigga call in and sing that shit to you, dog. That's crazy.
Y'all gotta ask this motherfucker how many times he practiced these songs.
How many songs? This motherfucker coming out the gates with these songs. He know all the words and shit. Dog, these people hate you, bro.
I appreciate that. I don't need that many friends.
Well, you don't have any, so that's we know that. All right, hold on. Before we get let me see some shout outs to people that have been donating in the chat, man, because you have all these songs coming in like the choir, the A and B selections and shit. But shout out to my man. He's Robert Noah says shout out to Ice Gay Fish, Howard Cooper. He says foreign bras are different bottom line. Kevin King, men want to have sex with a robot because they don't have any free will and they don't have to worry about rejection. We need to, man. Shout out to Kevin King and that nice suit. Howard Cooper.
What did he say?
He said men want to have sex with a robot because they don't have any free will.
Okay, when you say they don't have any free will, what does he mean by not having free will?
I don't. You know what? He's probably in the chat. I asked him. I think he's talking about like maybe the laws or stuff like that. That's what I'm guessing. But I think he's an advocate for fucking robots. I'm gonna fuck him too. But that dude better not call in to make a song about me fucking robots. I'm gonna block him.
What if one of your homeboys take your robot?
Oh, nigga.
Man, come on, LA.
Robot?
You can't please this bot bitch like me. I unplug this bitch. I'm taking her back home.
Hey, girl, you got them Duracells. I'm gonna give you these Energizer batteries.
No, y'all better start playing, man.
You got 8 ready in the queue whenever you're ready, sir.
I'm just saying, don't even play like you gonna fuck my robot. All right, go ahead and bring him on.
All right, that's the last call anyway. 843 is the queue down. 843, you're up, sir.
Hey guys, what's going on, guys? I was enjoying this. Steve, you got a lot of heart and listening to get serenaded by another man.
Well, no. I went upstairs. My son's college girl. My son's in high school. He been dating a college girl, so I went upstaiers to meet her. So I missed the whole thing. So yeah. So.
I can play it back for you tonight if you want to.
I'm about to say that man literally had 2 serenaded songs in a mixtape CD for you. So that takes a lot of courage. And I definitely, if anything, I will definitely tell brothers to stay away from sex robots just because you took that L for us today. So I'm not talk to any kind of. Only a true man like Steve could take that. And I respect you, Steve. I respect you for doing that, bro.
Well, you know, this is a show. I mean, you know, we're not all serious and fun and games. People call in, so you know, we don't mind. I mean, that's just part of the show, man. So you know,
right? You know, I get you. It's all fun and games. But like I said, guys, you know, I guess the main thing, like I was just trying to say, and I'm not trying to defend anything. I just think, and I know this victimology is getting really bad for a lot of men, and it's not something good to be played off. Especially we can't afford that. Only thing I was just trying to clear up, because I know a lot of brothers. We're coming from two different types of time. The old school who were built rugged and tough, you know, versus now you got the new millennial age where it's easy to opt out when the situation gets hard.
Absolutely.
And, you know, so you got to look at it now, whereas back then, a man had to need some type of principles to survive the concrete jungle or to be able to stand tall to have a family. Nowadays, it's the victim mindset. I mean, you had it all the way up to the highest black man who was the president who was playing the victim role.
Yes.
So it's like, damn, it's like I understand what y'all brothers saying, but a lot of the guys who did call in, they were from an older, broader generation. And they're like, listen, you men, y'all need to man up and step out there in the pool. Whether you fail or you succeed, you have to try. And I agree. Like I said, I did that. And I'm married and I have a beautiful family. But a lot of these brothers, some of them, coming from a single mother household, you know, some brothers are going to get it, but we're getting more. Like you get that 4 out of 10 who are going to stand up and be the man, while the other 6 are going to be the simp. That's the sad thing about it.
Well, 843. Here's the thing, real quick. Here's the thing. We're in the true circles. Let's be honest here. The problem is that not only they're sad, mad, and confused, they're also jealous of the guys who can get what they can't get. And what they do is they think by tearing down the guy who can get what they're doing themselves a favor. Instead of tearing the guy that get down that can get women, what you need to do is go to the guy who can get what you want and find out what you're doing wrong. But again, that's using thing called logic. But again, these young men don't get incorporated or indoctrinated with that, because you can tell the emotional outbursts and anger in these young men. These young men, if they had a choice between a beautiful black woman and a doll, okay, yeah, a beautiful black woman that has a nice body and all that, and they had a choice between that and a doll, they would take the beautiful woman. It's the fact that they don't know how to talk to the beautiful woman. I mean, the black woman, they don't know how to approach her. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to, when they're texting her, they don't know how to text. They don't know how to talk on the phone. They don't know what to do on the date. They don't know what to do after the date. They don't know what to do when she comes over the crib. They don't know how to cook anything for them. So you look at all these negatives that they don't know, but again, they don't want to learn how. So instead of not learning, it's easy to shoot your anger out to other people when you don't have the knowledge. It's easy to do that, or it's easy to get a doll. I mean, like LAR Movement, you know that. One thing you can't cheat is the game, you know. And I hate using the word game, but
Steve, you better tell them. You better tell them, because when that sex buy hook up with Surrey, you know, I heard you was talking to that real bitch. I got that iPhone. Like, y'all ain't gonna be cheating this sex block and Surrey at the same time. I'm telling you, they're gonna upgrade it, and these sex bots gonna be all in your bank account. You know, oh, you tried to buy a new bitch online. You thought you were cheating on me. Fuck you. Like, they're gonna come for y'all motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, you know, this is the important thing I want to say to all these young men out there who are angry and confused. There are 3 things that you have to know how to do. Number 1 is you have to know what you want, which you don't know. That's strike 1. But then once you know what you want, you got to ask yourself the next question: do you really want it? And a lot of guys, they say they want women, but their behaviors are opposite of saying what they really want. And the last thing is what are you doing to get what you want? And playing with a sex doll staying in your home and watching a bunch of YouTube videos is not going to get you that black woman. But when you go out and you see that other guy with that black woman, you get more mad at the guy who gets the black woman, who, guess what? He took the initiative, he took the risk, and he got the reward. Not saying he's going to get every woman every time, but at least he did something that you didn't do, and that's go after what he wanted. And that's where these young men get frustrated at, or confused, or quote unquote angry at everybody who has success. People that fail are jealous of success. That's just how it is. But people who fail are also scared of success because they never had it before, and they don't know if they ever got it. LA, what you think about that, man?
My question would be, if you went and bought a sex bot, would you start getting jealous of a man you saw with a fine real woman?
Yeah, of course they would.
So if you got a sex bot and you still jealous of a dude with a fine real woman, you wasted your money, right? So I mean, no matter how you slice it, these guys want companionship in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And a sex bot ain't gonna cut it.
Ain't gonna cook for you either. Or rub your feet, or rub your back.
Right. See, now those right there, those things that y'all are calling out are things that only those are stuff that a man gets complimented by a woman. See, and that the thing about it is, let's be for real. First off, when they started coming out stuff with like the internet, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, stuff like that. So what did that mean? Or the internet stuff started coming out. A boy didn't have to go out and be on the block, on the street, like some of y'all have to, and say, hey, I need to go out there and build up my confidence and maybe go to a bar or anything. It became internet. It became social media. So as to a man can, as Oshay joked one time, he said, build a nigga workshop. You can put anything you want or build whatever you want, versus you having to have that human connection and talking to people. I get what y'all say 120%, because a relationship is work. And the problem is we're now going into the lazy generation age, where it's like a man used to be a man and want to go out and earn his own keep, versus now it's like, well, shit, like I shouldn't have to do that. If I could find a woman who has the whole stock kit, Section 8, a house, and food stamps, I'm in. I'm good.
Hold up, fam. Here's one of the things I seriously think about. Guys will say, I'm not tricking, I'm not simping on no female, right? But the sex bot ain't gonna buy its own clothes. So you're gonna have to buy the sex bot clothes, shoes. So how far gone are you when you buying lingerie for the sex bot on Valentine's Day? Like, how far gone are you when you in Bath and Body Works to buy on sex bot lotion to make her smell good because you wanted to smell like a real woman? Like, this is simping to a millionth degree.
Well, yeah, but you LAR, you're absolutely right. But the problem is these young men are they're okay. A lot of young men love the latest shiny thing. Okay, whatever comes out new, right. Whether it is the new iPhone, the new Xbox, the new play, they think just because it's new that it's better than the old. So what they do is they keep going to the next new best thing, and every time they go to something new, they're still losing time off of themselves, because learning something, going to the new next thing, doesn't, just because it's new doesn't mean it's good for you. And a lot of new things, the right. newer it is, the key word that they do is they tell you this lie, the great lie of, I'm the new guy, and if you want to be a doctor in 2 days, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm the new guy, and if you want to sleep with women today, I'm going to show you how. I got this magical. Fuck what them old motherfuckers say. They don't know that. I mean, who wants to do hard work? I mean, you don't want to do hard work, do you? No, you don't want to do hard work. So follow me. Follow me. And what they do is they follow these guys. And then what happens? See, what and guys, y'all need to mark this. This is a day that I'm really like propping black women up for some reason. But I'm being honest here. This is like a monumental day. Y'all need to mark this. But when they watch those videos and all that other stuff, and they get in front of a beautiful black woman that has met him before, these black women are going to eat their lunch. They're going to take them for all their resources, and they're going to just throw them to the side because they don't give a fuck about them. But these young men then get mad at these women because they, again, lack the personal development. But again, you know, if you want to go to the new nice shiny thing, go ahead. But even though the game changes, everything remains the same. And these young men want new, fast, quick, right now, LAR movement. And that's part of their problem. They want it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a shame though. Because like you said, just because something is new doesn't make it stand the test of time. And you know, human beings have been here before the idea of a robot. If you really think a robot is going to bring you some kind of wholeness in life, you lost it.
Yeah,
like you have lost it.
Yes.
To the point where what's next? I'm gonna eat mechanical pizza because I really don't want to buy the real shit because it takes 45 minutes to deliver. Like, if you're gonna be a man, part of being a man is knowing how to navigate in this world. And if you opt out of navigating in this world because you got a robot that'll do it for you, you navigating out of being a man at the end of the day. Like, what else are you gonna get out of? You know, oh, well, since I'm fucking a robot, I ain't gotta have no kids. So when I die, the robot gonna be alive if I keep it plugged in, but I'm not passing on any information, any wealth, any legacy, any type of, my name's not going unless I fucking change it to Energizer, some shit. Like, what we doing here? Like, seriously, like.
Well, men are okay. Again, we know men are under attack, but a lot of young men are scared straight because they're always looking at the end result, but they don't realize, again, they don't realize that just because she's treating him like that doesn't mean she's going to treat you like that. So what they do is they see somebody that treats somebody bad, and then, oh, that bitch ain't shit. Fuck that bitch over there. Then when that bitch is fucking somebody that, damn, how the fuck did she get with him? Then they want to hate on the motherfucker that say, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to that woman. Because a lot of guys, see, you gotta understand the LAR movement. These guys walk out their door with a loser mentality. Not calling them losers. I'm saying a loser, victimized, poor me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. Then they get to a woman, and what do you think they're gonna say to her? Yeah, what up, girl? What up, ma? Hey, baby. What? And they don't even know if she's a what up, ma? Hey, baby, or hey, mama type woman, because they think all women are the same. So they think they can talk to every woman exactly the same, or that's what they were taught in a book, or that's what they were taught by the new shiny model that's telling them, hey, y'all just go up to these women and do this. Y'all gonna get them. And
you know what? That might be what some of these dudes need. Now that I think about it, maybe y'all gonna see what type of women y'all really like, because then y'all gonna wind up getting a purple haired sex bot with 3 baby bots by 3 different bots. you know, tattoo down the thigh, the side of the bot. You know, it only works to twerk music. Like, now y'all gonna see, y'all really like that shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? This bitch got a baby by Energizer, by Duracell, and by motherfucking Everlast. She ain't no good. Like, y'all gonna come to find out was real.
It's just sad that these young men don't want. And again, I never push marriage on any of these young men, but who isn't arrogant enough to say, I want to live beyond my name. When I die, I want my name to to carry on. I mean, think about your great grandfather who's like, I want my name to carry on. I want to create a legacy and a foundation of what, and these young men are, if they thinking about being with sex bots, then they have the end of their
I'm
legacy.
buying one, man. Fuck y'all. I don't know what you talking about, me.
But
I
Steve,
fucked enough run real bitches. When I get ready and get my check, I'm gonna go there. When they come out, I'll be like, you know, the Jordans, you niggas be in line and shit. I'm gonna be in line and shit from the sex box line. I'll be right there live on YouTube buying and shit. I wish you niggas would say something about me. I'll roast your ass. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
Gonna rob you of your sex bot on the first corner.
You niggas look. Me and my sex box will beat y'all ass.
I'm saying too. He was like, Oshay said, he said, soon as that sex bot come into the store, I will be on live.
I'll be the first nigga to make a porno with a sex bot, nigga. Shit.
Your ass gonna be like Liam Nielsen and Taken. They're gonna snatch your bot. You're gonna be over in Budapest finding your shit.
Look, you niggas is gonna be trying to get autographs and shit. How you do that? You know, how you start a YouTube bot channel and she got 1 million subscribers, all that shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga. Trying to tell you niggas it was hot, man.
You gonna be singing to that sex bot like that dude be singing to Steve.
You niggas gonna be hating on me, dog.
He probably a sex bot is playing the music in the background and shit. He probably hooked the music up to the sex.
Hold on, I gotta give a shout out to A.L. DeVille, man. Thanks, A.L. man, for the super chat. Hold on, he said something. Hopefully it's about sex bots. Let me see what he said. Damn, he said that. Oh, sometimes we can't see the ramifications of new technology. Ramifications is a pejorative word. But thank you, brother. I appreciate you. God bless you, man. But I'm gonna look, man.
We saying sometimes you
sex bots. He wants sex bots too.
What did you say? You can't see what?
The ramifications of new technology.
But it's not the ramifications of new technology. It's being able to have something in you to a sensory inside of you. It's not the technology that's the problem. The technology is always going to be there. Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to take it or have to buy into it.
Man, these cats gonna be.
Look, I'm gonna do an individual video on why I'm gonna be triggering on sex bots like tomorrow. So you want to make sure because I'm back on my classics. For those of you who missed the classic views on my main channel, I'm starting back like producing 1 video a day. I used to do more individual videos, but I don't. I'll do one Oshay classic video a day. What you gonna say?
Like first and foremost, machines can't handle sweat or liquid. So some of you out of shape motherfuckers gonna be sweating like Biggie, in a sauna.
Look, you gonna put a screen protector on that bitch. It's good.
You put a screen protector?
Yeah, put an outer box on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know how they got life proofs, nigga, on the iPhone and shit? My life proof, let me show you my life proof, man. It fucked around and got broke. I had a life proof, man, and I don't know how, but I took it back to Sacramento with me in the ghetto, and I think the roaches got to it when I was sleeping, broke my shit. But you get a life proof on one of these thick ass sex bots, nigga.
A sex bot outer box, huh?
Yeah, and look, that's a product right there. You can sell that. You can sell like accessory for. Think about this. Stop the show.
Give me an Optimus down.
$1 million. I'll tell you niggas right now. Start making accessories for the box. Because think about it, right? When you buy something, you get it's a product with the bare minimum. You buy a laptop, but you gotta get the mouse and shit. You gotta get other shit with it, dog. You don't just buy the Xbox. You buy the second controller, you buy games with it, you buy all that shit, right? You buy a sex box, you buy the outer box case, you buy
so we're gonna treat this shit like Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, and you gotta buy because remember, you don't take your sex box with you because these niggas be breaking in and shit, right? Especially where I used to live in the hood. You take your portable charger for your portable bitch. Okay. Then you wanna get her some extra because the lips is going. You want to have her long tongue. This is good. Hold on, stop the show. Long tongue and thicker lips. Now it will come with a little tongue and little lips. So if she sucks your dick, it ain't gonna feel that good. Upgrade by the extra big juicy lips with the long tongue, thick, and that'll be extra for the shit. See, I'm already thought about how we gonna do this.
So what happens? You gonna kiss your sex bot?
Look, man, you ask a lot of personal questions right now, brother. I cannot divulge.
With your homeboy gonna leave your place. You know, Siri gave me some head before I left Poland.
I mean, a little something. Like that. I just can't, be out here telling you niggas all my plans because I might fuck around and you been patent all my shit, and then I would have to kill you. I don't want to do that because you're my cousin on my mama's side.
We need think about it. You need a jizz vacuum. You need a jizz vacuum.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me see. A wet vac. It got to be a wet vac.
Okay, wet vac. That sounds like about $99.99 at least. No, about $2.99 plus California sales tax. About 9%. Okay, yeah, we can mark it, and that way I can give a discount. Because think about this, right? I got a special for this. What was it called? The jizz vacuum?
Yeah, we gotta get jizz vacuum.
I got a special for y'all right now. Want to hear it? Ask me about the special. Ask me.
What's the special?
Steve, ask me about the special.
What's the special, sir?
Buy one, get none free. You don't like that?
I don't know what to tell you, sir.
Buy one, yes, it's special. Buy one, get none free. So if you buy one, you get none free. So buy another one. You get it? So I'm just saying, this shit right here, sex accessories for the sex bot.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna take this shit to another level. Go ahead.
You're gonna need a jizz filter for your wet vac.
Yeah, all of that. That's gonna be, remember, $1.99 plus California sales tax. Even if you're in Oregon, where it's no sales tax, don't matter.
You need sanitizing gel.
All of that. You will get a free Man of Mindsets paper slip with each order. It's gonna be a box. It say Man of Mindset. You open it, gonna be nothing in it at all. But
you got to get a temperature changing. Like the mouth can get hotter or get colder. Like she got ice cubes in her mouth or something like that.
Yeah, all that. That's all extra.
All right.
Yeah, that's all extra. Well, look, man, look. I gotta. It's like 3 a.m, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I want to thank everybody, man, for watching the show. I know some brothers that want the ebooks that put their emails below, and we got that to you. Shout out to Maddie goes BBW Sex Box. I take her through the car wash. Easy way to clean it, bro. That nigga just said BBW Sex Box.
Sex Box car wash.
I think it's viruses. Damn, that's a good one. We'll work on that, man. But BBW Sex Box, I'm not gonna sell them because you can sell them. I'm sure it's some niggas that buy a fat bitch sex box. Shout out to NJ.
Bigum's bot.
So go ahead.
Just Bigum's bot. That's all I was saying. My bad.
All right. So I guess, guys, are y'all available? Steve, what do you have shows on Monday, right?
It's Tuesday and Saturday, sir, and with Miss Lucario.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, man. This is 2018. We want to bring the Brother PL podcast back to the nighttime show. Steve is so popular that Steve was working was doing shows for Star in the morning for a few weeks, and so then I got busy, so we moved. Because really, the Brother PL is like a night show, but me and Steve have been doing shows daily on the main channel. But we want to get back to the nighttime primetime slot where everybody get off work and shit like that. I just want to say that this is the best podcast on planet Earth, and really not because I'm on it, because I talk like 30% of the time, but these motherfuckers are funny. So I just want to thank you two brothers for being so instrumental. I know LAR Movement. This has not been your first successful podcast. You have to have a boxing podcast, right?
Yeah, I got one. We on break right now.
Podcast, as far as fun and shit, like, what do you think? And shout out to Arthur Austin. He donated, man, to the best podcast. I think so. Well, second, because Max City Limits, I always say they're the best. But how different is this podcast than during your sports podcast? Like, do you have more fun? Like how's the difference?
We have fun on both of them, but this is hilarious. We don't have people calling in singing songs to us and shit. This is off the chain.
And I needed to bring that shit up.
I'm sorry. I might be a victim next, so don't sweat it. You gonna laugh if they do it to me.
Hope they do.
But this is hilarious, man. It's great. I ain't gonna front. This is just great. we're a little bit more serious.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. Shout out to my boy Keith Lamont. You know what I'm saying? I just use I don't know right now. Well, the Patreon, but shout out to Keith, man. You know, you still my boy and everything, man. But I'm gonna hit you up, man. So let me also talk about everybody that's out there, man. Thank you guys for supporting the show and everything like that. Tomorrow we're gonna have a show, I guess. I don't know what the fucking topic is gonna be, but thank you guys again. Thanks to everybody for doing that. I'm gonna take my ass to bed, man, and shit. Anybody want to say anything else, Steve or LAR?
No, I just as always, we just want to thank the moderators and also everybody in the chat room listening to the show. Without you guys, the show wouldn't be. And I just want to say thank you. Whether you love us or hate us, we love you regardless. We appreciate you.
All right, no problem. All right, so anything else with LAR?
No, just thank y'all for having me, man.
All right, guys. Thanks again, man, for all the support, man. Really love you guys, man. This is a hot ass show. We're gonna go back to also the Patreon shows too. We're gonna bring back a yes. Did you send it to Sobe? Yes. Check. Well, before we go, Modibo, check your email right now, fam, because I swear I sent it. So let's go ahead and check your email, bro, before we want to make sure that you got it, because sometimes, yeah, it says check your emails right now, Modibo. So while I'm online, I want to make sure you do that. I did not receive it. Oh, I'm right here. Hold on a second. I sent to your Gmail, brother. Check your junk mail, player. All right. Yeah, we're gonna bring back the contest and the call-ins and shit, and everything, man. So this is a funny ass show. Get the likes up and also email me at planetoshay@gmail.com. I sent it to you twice, but maybe it's coming in late. So, got it. Cool. All right. Shout out to everybody. Peace out, Steve. Peace out, LAR.
All right.